Such a good shot. What is going on, everyone? So welcome to my latest live stream. I'm joined once again with Sergey of SkynetGen and, of course, Marv of Marv Yola. And today we are finally going to be doing our top 100 movies collectively. So all three of us, we created a top 100 movie list, and we're going to try to have it where we're going to somehow combine 300 movies into 100. So there's going to be some give and take. I'm going to put up right now some visual aid. Let me go to that real close, just so you guys have some context. There we go. All right. So here we go. So green is going to be all three of us have it. Yellow is going to be that two of us have it, so that might mean that one of us doesn't. And then red means that nobody has it except one person. And then blue is going to be after the fact, like after we've discussed it, we've decided that, hey, all three of us have come to the understanding that this is going to be in our top 100. So as it stands, there's only 3 movies that are on all 3 of our lists, which is Gone Girl, Hereditary, and The Prestige. So if you look at my list, as you can see, there is some yellow, but a lot of red. And then Sergey's is all, well, this is Marv. Marv has a lot of red. Marv, it's all good. you have a lot of red. So you're going to have a lot of convincing to do, Marv. And then Sergey actually is the nice in between. He has quite a bit of yellow, actually. So in some ways, he's going to be the one that's going to have to pull everybody together. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the yellow. So I figured we would start with, we'll go first with mine. So Mulholland Drive. I know that, Marv, you haven't seen Mulholland Drive, right?
No.
Okay. So is there any convincing you to put that like in our top 100? I guess not, because you haven't seen it.
I can't speak on it because I haven't seen it.
Have you seen any David Lynch films in general?
Is that the guy who made A History of Violence?
He wishes.
No, that's Cronenberg.
That's Cronenberg.
Oh.
Nah. So, all right. So next up will be 2001: A Space Odyssey, which is one of Marv's favorite movies of all time.
It is not.
Marv, is there any way we
Really?
can convince you?
No.
Have you seen it once? Or have you seen it like multiple times?
I've seen it twice. I hate it.
Okay.
Well, you saw
it. It did take me twice to appreciate it. So
I hate it.
Wow. Okay. So there's no convincing Marv with that. All right. When did you see it the second time? Because I remember when we first met, you saw it the one time. And you said you hated it.
But also, if you remember, I told you I even had it on DVD before I ever saw it in IMAX. But I saw it in IMAX because it was coming out for, I guess it was the 50-year anniversary. Yeah. So I wanted to go check it out. I figure I had it on DVD, but that's the way you're supposed to see it. That's what they used to always say. They used to say that that's the way to see that movie. So I said, why not go check it out? And I saw it, and I remember thinking, wow, this shit is ass. And then I watched it on the DVD to make sure I wasn't tripping. And I was like, nope.
Still tripping.
Why you didn't like it? What, the pacing was just the biggest issue, or what was wrong with it?
I thought the pacing, it was very slow, very boring. I really did like that the openings, not the opening scene, that the one scene where the I don't know what you call it, but they're on the moon, and that was pretty dope. I like that. But besides that,
how about when he's falling through space and time?
Oh, that was awesome.
I love that thing.
I thought that was dumb.
We need to give Marv a 50 milligram edible and experience.
I thought that was pretty scary, because I imagined myself in that situation, falling through that like time loop and just like never feeling the bottom, like you're constantly just falling.
Oh yeah.
To me, that's just like crazy.
Marv liked it better when it was called Interstellar.
I did actually, and I don't like Interstellar, as you know.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, Marv.
That makes
What
sense.
about
Man.
Marv? What about Pan's Labyrinth? Sergey and I both have this.
I never saw Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh my dear God, Marv.
I never.
What
saw
about Fantastic Mr. Fox? Do you like that movie, Marv?
I've never saw it.
Dear God. What about Memento? Oh yeah, you saw like 20 minutes of Memento. I forgot.
Wow.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. You haven't seen.
Uh-huh.
You saw the remake of Old Boy, which was a mistake.
Oh my gosh.
Anatomy of a Murder.
I like that
You have
movie.
Anatomy of a Murder. You haven't seen, right?
I haven't seen that.
Okay. What about Birdman or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance?
Neither.
This is. Well, we've already eaten through half my list. So, what about Jaws? Marv?
Okay.
No, I did see Jaws. Yes, I did.
Would you be willing to add that to top 100?
Sure.
Okay, there we go. All right. It only took halfway to the list, but all right. So, Jaws. Let's do this, boys. Jaws is getting the blue.
We suffered through How to Be Single. He owes us.
I'm taking it. You hated it.
It was all right. I didn't hate it. I hated Rebel Wilson, but it was okay.
That's actually a fair critique. I think that she's the only thing wrong with the movie.
Yeah, she doesn't belong in the movie. She has no reason to be in there, and she's not funny.
You're absolutely
It's
right.
funny because every other character, they're actually funny. Like she does not need to be the comic relief. That movie doesn't need it.
So I can't. So after a while, I figured out because at first I didn't mind it, but the more you watch something, you see the holes, and I was like, either you're gonna take her out because you could actually lift her from the movie and you probably wouldn't notice.
This doesn't sound like
No,
a
you wouldn't.
movie, Marv.
It is. I'm just. But that's the one problem that
Saying
I have.
there's a lot of holes in the movie. Saying that you could take
I said
something
that
out.
one hole. I said that one flaw. I said it's one flaw, and if
See?
you can lift her from the movie, and it would be fine. Or if you're gonna have her there, to develop her character instead of her being just something to spew, I guess, liners. Give her some real depth, 2-dimensional.
She's the only character that doesn't have a journey.
Yeah,
And
we'll get to How to Be Single once we get to Marv. So let's just so that way for pacing purposes. Marv, I'm assuming Eraserhead. Oh no, wait a minute. Why did I have Eraserhead as yellow? That should be red actually.
yeah.
Prisoners. My bad. I meant Prisoners. Prisoners. Marv, would you be willing to put Prisoners in top 100?
Uh-huh.
No.
He's like, only if Hunger Games Catching Fire makes it in there.
Yeah, I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of wheeling and dealing.
All
right, so that's in. Let's see. All right, cool. So, Marv, have you seen Barry Lyndon?
No.
All right. Blade Runner 2049. Would you be willing to put that in top 100?
Can we come back to it?
Fine.
I'm not sure if it belongs in there yet.
Ooh, now, Marv. Now you're on the offense. The Exorcist, Sergey. Can we convince you to put The Exorcist in top 100?
I mean, I came around. I actually like it. I mean, I gave it a 4 stars review. We can put it in there. I mean, like, would I consider it in the top 100? Probably not, but I do like the movie, so I don't have a problem with that.
Cool. Because yeah, we that one I know Marv loves, and of course I love it too. The power of Christ compels this list now. All right. Now it's the opposite. Now Sergey and I, we have to convince Marv. Marv, The Fugitive. Have you seen it?
Oh my gosh, that's a great movie.
I love it.
No.
You haven't seen Marv. You look.
Oh my goodness.
How have you not seen Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Fugitive?
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't. It's not. I have nothing against them. I just didn't get a chance to see them. I didn't see them.
Oh,
just doesn't like Harrison Ford.
Yes, Marv. Do you hate Harrison Ford?
I do not hate Harrison.
I'm going to change this live stream to clickbaity. Marv hates
I actually love what he had to say recently about Hollywood and movies. So he gets a good A in my book.
He is awesome. All right, Marv, Ex Machina. Do you like it?
You can put it in there.
All right, cool. All right, Ex Machina gets slate blue. All right. Now, let's see. Let me go back down. No. Children of Men, Sergey.
I haven't seen it in a long time, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
vote yes.
Well, yeah, you and I both have it. The reason why, so Marv, the reason why it's in yellow is because that means two people chose it in their top 100. So I have it in my top 100. You have it in your top 100.
Mm.
So the red means that only one person. So like Lost in Translation, that was the only, like I was the only one that put that in my top 100. Night of the Living Dead was also like it's red because I was the only one that put it in my top 100. But then the yellow, like Big Lebowski, It's Wonderful Life, and Some Like It Hot. Sergey and I both had that in our list.
I
Same with
want I want to let you know, Chad, just in case you don't you probably can't tell. I can't see the list right here, so
Oh shoot, let me make it. I
I don't
forgot that
know.
you're. I know you're getting old, Marv. It's all good.
I still can't see it, but I don't want you to get frustrated. I was just letting you know if you wanted me to read it. I can't see it right now. It's blurry.
You also have to make it brighter, Jeff.
Marv, do you see it?
100%.
It says Brokeback Mountain.
There we go.
Yeah, it's still blurry though.
My profile picture, Marv, is my reaction to that. Let me get this out of the four. Oh,
Sorry, I need glasses.
I know you did, Marv. Don't worry, that will be the next thing on the list.
Children of Men you could put on there just simply because you two like it, and
Yes.
There we go. Let's go.
I don't remember it, so I can't say anything. But we'll put it on there.
I feel like such an old man. There we go. 200 is probably more like it. This is way too big. Is this what I'm going to be like in 50 years? Holy cow. Let me go out even more. There we go. When you get out a little bit too far, that's when you can't even edit. All right, there we go. All right, Children of Men. I can't wait to get to yours, Marv. All right. See, we're almost done mine. All right. Taxi Driver, Marv, you're going to say that you haven't seen Taxi Driver, right?
I have not seen it. No.
What about Big Lebowski?
No.
Marv, you're a stoner and you haven't seen The Big Lebowski. Come on.
I'm not a stoner.
All right.
Airbnb week says differently.
That was not a stoner. A stoner.
We're gonna have an AA meeting next month.
I'm not a drinker either. I really can't drink anymore.
It sounds like what Ryan said too. The past 2 years.
I mean,
okay, number 96. It's a Wonderful Life. Marv, you're gonna say you've never seen it, right?
never saw it. No.
You must hate Christmas.
I love Halloween.
What about Some Like It Hot? Have you seen Some Like It Hot?
No.
Of course it
All
doesn't.
All right, so we're done
Old
with my
movie.
list. All right, let us go to Marv's. All right, everybody. We need a drum roll. Drum roll. Here we go to Marv. Now, Marv, for you, since we're doing yours, I'm gonna. There we go. Zoom in even more. Marv's top 100.
Mm.
So The Exorcist, we already went to that. That gets a blue. Let's see what Marv's gonna have to convince us of. Gone Girl. Batman Begins. Sergey, I was actually surprised you didn't have this in your top 100.
Didn't? No, I did.
Oh no, you did. You did. Oh yeah, I'm the one that he's convincing.
Yeah, I didn't put Dark Knight in there. I put Batman Begins.
And I have Dark Knight. I honestly, let's put Batman Begins in. I'll definitely agree to that. I love Batman Begins.
I mean, I limited myself to not put like more than one movie in a trilogy, just so I can diversify the list a little bit more.
I get that.
And nothing from the last 5 years.
that actually top 250 I didn't do that, but top 100 I kind of did. I think Decision to Leave was the only one that came out the last couple of years, but I did have some that did. All right, there we go. All right, so Batman Begins made it. Titanic, you both have it. Yeah, let's put Titanic in. And I'm actually gonna say Django Unchained. I love Django Unchained. So you know what? It's not in my top 100, but let's put it in.
Wow.
I'm in a giving mood. We got Marv to put some in.
Matter of fact, let's put Blade Runner 2049 in there as well, Chad.
There we go. That's the spirit. I was gonna say the movie. They got to make like statues for that movie, man. That movie's amazing. Titanic, Django Unchained,
Blade Runner 2049.
Oh wait. All right, let me get back to mine. Put that in. 2049. Yeah, this will help me out for the next part in our series. All right. So Titanic I did. Django, red. Oh shoot, we're at. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, we're at. Sorry, my bad. The Celsius hasn't hit in, guys.
Hmm.
All right. Nah. Oh, okay. All right. Wow, Marv, yours was fast. All right, Sergey. Now it's your turn. So Sergey has Psycho as number one. Now I have to ask, Marv, please tell me that you've seen Psycho.
The one with the original?
Yeah, the one that changed the horror genre forever. That one.
I've never watched it in a like one sitting.
How have you not seen Psycho, Marv?
I saw the remake with Vince Vaughn first.
Oh my gosh, he's ruined it.
I'm sorry. I watched that one.
Terrible. Why do you watch the remakes of every classic?
I saw when I was a child. It came out when I was 6.
Okay, so not
It
not
came out when I
Psycho,
was 6, so that's the one I saw on TV.
That's
and
crazy.
then I like saw some clips and I watched the ending and certain scenes from the original like years later, like when I was like 17.
And what'd you think of it?
No, I thought that was fine. But it doesn't hit as hard as it probably should because I saw the 1998 version.
That one was
Like
terrible, Marv.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying that that was my first introduction to it. Like for example, like Halloween H2O for me was like Halloween for a long time until I actually sat down and watched the original Halloween, which was I think when I was 18. I saw Halloween H2O when I was 5. So for the longest time, I thought that was the greatest Halloween, and until I got older, and then I actually watched the original. I was like, oh no, this is better. It's about like I don't know how to say it. Like when I saw the Vince Vaughn version, it was okay back then. I was a kid when I saw it, so I kind of ate it up. So it's everybody says they hate it, but I don't hate it like everybody else does. If that makes any sense. I know
Maybe you should watch the original now
I think you should watch the
with
original.
more seasoned eyes.
I
Though I don't know how you are with black and white movies because there's not a single one on this list from you.
I don't have a problem with, but I don't watch them often. But
All right. Well, what about Memento? You saw like 20 minutes of it, right?
yeah, I could watch it. I don't have any problems with it. If you put it on there, I guess it gets a pass off reputation alone because it has a great reputation. I personally, when I watched, I could not get into it. I tried to watch it twice, couldn't get past the 20-minute mark. I cut it off, and I never revisited it again. I just said this one's not for me, but in Nolan I trust. But that's it.
All right, so not Memento.
You can put Memento in. Put it in. Put it in.
All right. You're back in good grace. I was gonna say.
I wasn't never saying it was bad. That's the one thing I want to make sure you understand. If it's something not on my list or something that I'm not necessarily like gung ho about, it doesn't mean that I think it's bad or anything. I just have it either I haven't seen it, or when I did see it, it just didn't move the needle for me. That doesn't take away, its greatness or anything like that.
No, I got you.
Put Christopher Nolan on the map.
Yes.
Yeah, it did. It
Great
really
movie.
did.
So Sergey has Some Like It Hot. I know you said that you haven't seen it because that was on mine. Mulholland Drive, same thing. What about Lord of the Rings: Return of the King?
Mm-hmm.
You'll be willing to put that in?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, that's a great movie. It's hard to choose between those three because they're all just so great. I honestly, the third one for the longest time was my favorite film of all time.
Have you ever watched the extended edition or no?
I've seen the extended edition for each once when I was like 14, and haven't gone back. They're good.
Really? I watch the extended ones all the time now.
Are they the ones to watch? Because I'm trying to watch the second one.
I feel like you enjoy it either way. Like, if you really want to be immersed in that world, then you watch that additional stuff. But you're not really losing a whole lot if you don't.
Like, is it like
generally if I'm rewatching it, I want more of it because I want to be in this world as long as I can. So
by the way, once we're done going through Sergey's, we'll go through the comments. There's some really good comments. Bootzilla says part of Memento is in black and white, so that could be a problem.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We'll get to all the other comments once we're done Sergey's section. We're at number 22, Prisoners. Marv, we're going to put that in, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Raiders Lost Ark is a no bueno, unfortunately.
You can put that in there. Put that in there, too.
You haven't... all right. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to change that this summer. I'm showing you Raiders Lost Ark.
Yeah.
That's... Because didn't you see the 5th Indiana Jones for some reason?
Oh, goodness.
No, I didn't watch that one.
You saw Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. That was the one.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on a double feature with The Strangers and Indiana Jones 4. Yeah, I saw them back to back. That was a good day.
Well, if you liked Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, imagine that, but 50 billion times better.
And that's the second one, right? You're talking about, right?
No, the first one.
Oh, Raiders is the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the one that it changed the action genre. It's pretty revolutionary.
Raiders of the Lost Ark Temple. What is it? Cursed Temple of Doom.
No. It's Raiders of the Lost Ark. Then it's Temple of Doom. Then it's Last Crusade, which is really good. And then Kingdom of Crystal Skull. And then I don't believe they made a 5th one. I think they stopped after 4. It's good that they stuck with just Spielberg, from what I understand.
Yeah.
It's a good thing James Mangold didn't tarnish his, directorial credit.
Yeah.
No Country for Old Men. Marv, do you like No Country?
I like that movie.
Would you be willing to put it in the top 100?
I said yes. There
we go. That's the spirit. That's a great movie. Call it, friendo. Sergey, are you gonna be picking that up on Oh no, you said you're not gonna pick it up.
I already have it on Blu-ray, so no need.
It is a great looking Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty impressive because it's like an early Blu-ray. Birdman, Marv said he hasn't seen it. Same with Fugitive. Marv, what about $1 Million Baby? You like $1 Million Baby?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's worthy to be on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Talk about a sad film. That's an amazing film, though.
I'm just glad it didn't follow like this typical sports, cliche ending.
Yeah, without spoiling anything for other people. Yeah, you think it's going to go one way, and it most certainly does not. I was just looking at my list. I don't know why I put this in red because I just realized that you have this.
Which one?
That's what happens when you multitask, I suppose. While I was doing this, I was also prepping my top 10 list for action films. Sunset Boulevard. Marv, have you heard of Sunset Boulevard?
Mm-mm.
Oh, gosh, that's a new point now. Ex Machina. It's good to
We
go.
already added that, right? Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah, you're right. Old Boy. Marv saw the remake. Anatomy of Murder. No. Marv said 2001: Space Odyssey. No. Barry Lyndon. Why? Yeah. Blade Runner
Be too long.
2049. Django Unchained, we also added. See, we're flying through. Marv hadn't seen Taxi Driver. Jaws, we just added. Marv, you saw Fantastic Mr. Fox there, right?
No, I already said that.
It pains Chad not to add it in there.
How many movies have we have on the list so far?
So yeah, I'll look at this. I'll look to see how many we have. We just went through Sergey. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we have 17. So that's 83 to go. So that means we're going to have to go through the red as well.
That's good.
So it's progress, but I thought for some reason there was going to be more progress. But I guess I didn't take into consideration that some of the ones might not have been seen. All right, so let's go through the comment. We'll go through the comments and then we'll go back to what's it called? We'll go through the comments and then we'll try to figure out the other 70 plus. Film Kid says, "Hey, what's up, Film Kid? I got movie for 30 days and going to check out The Substance tomorrow, along with I'm going to go see Boondock Saints with my dad in theaters. I look forward to hearing how you like The Substance. I loved it. I know Sergey did. It just got announced for a 4K physical media release in January, so I'm definitely picking that up. Marv, you'll love that movie. I think you'll really dig it.
I'll try to give it a shot before New Year's so I can see if I can put it on the top 10.
Let's go. Boondock Saints, hot take. I don't like it, like at all. Have you two seen Boondock Saints?
No.
Is this the graphic novel series? Oh no, I'm thinking the Boondocks. Never mind. Nope.
Yeah, it's basically it's kind of like a Pulp Fiction knockoff, but it's not like Snatch, where it's like a good Tarantino knockoff. It's like one of the. I mean, it has a cult following, but I'm not a fan of it personally. Film Kit, I'm watching Hundreds of Beavers. I've had that on my list for a couple years now. I still need to watch it.
I have that on.
I see the poster and I'm like, yeah, it looks pretty cool.
It looks like it's a Mad World poster, right?
Yes, it does. I get kind of confused when I see the poster. I'm like, oh yeah, someone's watching It's a Mad World. And it's like, oh no, it's not.
We're Saturday night.
Yes. And Saturday, yes. Angela, ahoy, this stream topic sounds epic. Yes. We're going to be here all night. It's going to be a lot. Joe says, hey, fam. Joe, what's up? It's good to hear from you. LOL. Can't articulate. What is up? Can't articulate. It's good to hear from you, ma'am. Film Kid, are you going to go see Interstellar on IMAX? It really depends on if it's part of AMC A-list. If it is, yes. If it's not, no.
I'll go see it. Is it? They have it in IMAX?
December 6th, I believe it is.
Let me look this shit up, man. Let's go see Interstellar, man. That'll be awesome.
I thought you don't like Interstellar. I know.
We said it at the same time.
I didn't love. I don't like Tenet either.
Oh gosh.
We'll see that. Remember? I'm excited.
Just because he said it, we have to add it to the top 100 now.
Oh damn it!
Oh, we'll get to Interstellar. We're going to talk about Interstellar. Bootzilla says, "Hey fellas, it's good to hear from you, Bootzilla." Joe, Psycho #1, interesting. Yes, I respect Sergey having that as his #1. Joe says Exorcist should be in top 100, especially as a horror fan. Agreed. Bootzilla, I could picture Chad asking Marv, have you seen Barry Lyndon? And Marv says, who's that?
Chad, is in theaters for all week? All week is in theaters?
It should be. December 6th, but they haven't released the showtime just yet, so I don't know if it's part of it.
I got it. It's at King of Prussia at 5:45. You want to go? I'll pay for your
King
ticket.
of Prussia.
King of Prussia. Isn't that
Yeah.
like
Jeez, that's far.
isn't that like 6 hours from you?
No, I could get there in like 15 minutes.
Oh snap. Maybe. I'll have to keep you posted because ideally I would love it if it's part of AMC, but it's not.
If it's not, I'll pay for the ticket, dude. I went there to see Tenet. I saw whatever. Well, what else did I see there? I had an Oppenheimer ticket, but it got sold out because that theater.
Oh yeah, this. You saw Tenet there, and that was what made you finally realize that you liked the movie.
So, I still think it's dumb. I like the presentation. I love the production. It's a well put together production by one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. The story's just stupid, and I just accept that, and let it be. I even had a problem watching it here on my new TV a while ago. It looks great, but when you start listening to what they say out of their mouths, no.
There's no dumb movies in Marv's top 100. Just
I didn't say that there wasn't. I didn't say that there wasn't dumb movies in my top 100. It most certainly is. I just enjoy them for what they are.
Joe, Temple of Doom is my favorite Indiana Jones, though many might think it's overrated. I like it. I think it gets better as it goes along. Like I love that like minecart chase scene. That scene's awesome. Where the
bridge sequence I like.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
The ritual stuff, not so much.
Some of it, I mean, Willie. The positive with Willie is that, I mean, she ended up marrying Steven Spielberg, and they're still going strong all these decades later. So that's good.
And the kid, Short Round, ended up having
I'm glad
career after that.
Got another role with Everything Ever All at Once. Joe also says, brings me back to child days. Remake of Psycho is, Sergey and I are both with you. Bootzilla, the remake of Psycho is shot for shot, but done terribly, and Vince Vaughn was horrible. Agreed. Film Kid rewatched Fantastic Mr. Fox yesterday. Love that movie. Bootzilla, part of Memento is in black and white, so that could be a problem. Love that. Bootzilla, Memento is still the best Nolan movie for me. I remember seeing it in theaters, and it was a great experience. I wish I got to see that in theaters. Such a great movie. Yeah, I think that's my favorite Nolan film, too, I would say.
Prestige.
I love The Prestige, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. It's on this list, too.
Top 3 is Memento for me, The Prestige, and The Dark Knight.
Is Oppenheimer on there?
Oppenheimer's number 4.
Okay.
For me. So Oppenheimer is outside my top 100. It's even though it came out last year, it is pretty close to my top 100. Like if someone were like, "Oh, you want to watch Oppenheimer tomorrow?" I'd say, "Yeah, sure, why not?" Like I love that movie. Yeah. Let's see. Film Kid, no wonder he hasn't seen the original Psycho. Remember, while you guys are doing this, that you guys are talking to the guy that thinks that some of the 50 Shades movies are better than 2001. Oh snap! Film Kid's coming at you, Marv.
Hey, point taken.
2001 doesn't have Dakota Johnson though. So
this is true. I think what they need to do is they need to remake 2001: A Space Odyssey with Dakota Johnson as Hale 9000.
See, they needed a Sandra Bullock in there.
That would do it.
Floating.
That would do
it. I would say that's a joke.
I could watch that.
Personally, I'm not crazy about $1 Million Baby. That's fair. I'd recommend rewatching it though, like years from now, because I do think that, especially as you get older, it hits even harder. Bootzilla, Marv is partially right in that Raiders is the second in the timeline because events of Temple of Doom happened first, but Raiders is the first movie. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Bootzilla, Marv, not Mark. Sorry, it's all good. Andrew Lay, it's embarrassing to know that I still haven't seen a lot of these. Dude, it's all good. Marv hasn't seen a lot of these either. It's all good.
I probably haven't seen 200.
I'm messing with you, Marv. 200
of them I haven't seen.
Film Kid, hi, hashtag Westworld Season 2 is the best. We're going to make that an official hashtag that's going to go all over Twitter. Film Kit, also, I'm officially in pre-production of my first film. Dude, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Can't wait to see the final production. Bootzilla Film Kit making movies. Awesome. Keep us updated, sir. What Bootzilla said, agreed. Thumbs up. Film Kid watched Le Haine for the first time. Really good. Just I don't like movies where I have to read subtitles all the time, but still doesn't affect the movie. Film Kid, you and Marv have a lot in common then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love Le Haine. Le Haine's fantastic film. I rewatched it at the beginning of the pandemic, so it hit even harder because it's all about like police brutality. So Le Haine's great. Sergey, have you seen that yet? Because I know you should
No.
watch it as a part of your Criterion channel. I mean, challenge, I should say.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's a young Vincent Cassell.
Mm.
Godzilla, sort of agree with Marv. Tenet is kind of silly, but I still love it. It's like Nolan got to direct his guilty pleasure as a movie.
Yeah, I can go with that. Mm-hmm.
It's a fair take. Joe, where does Madam Web fall on your top 100, Marv? LMAO.
I mean, it is Dakota Johnson.
Let's just act like that movie doesn't exist, because it doesn't. The movie doesn't exist in her mind.
They don't want it to exist, that's for sure.
A lot of movies don't exist in her mind.
Film Kid, but instead of making 2001: A Space Odyssey remake with the Dakota Johnson G, you have to make it R for graphic nudity just to make sure that Marv gets his butt in the theater. This is great though. Andrew Lake, Dakota Johnson could play Cal 69,000 for Marv.
Yes, I love it. I'm 1,000% for it.
She could be the obelisk falling from the sky.
That would be
naked.
great too. All of it would be great.
Film Kid, depending on how fast I finish the script, I hope to shoot the film over next summer. So most likely drop sometime next year. Awesome, man. Dude, that's great. And now we're caught up to the comments. So now the fun part. Let me add this back to stage. So I think we'll switch things up. We're going to go to Sergey's list first. So this is going to pain me to say. Marv, have you seen Whiplash?
No.
Oh, okay. What about 310 to Yuma?
Yes, I love it.
You love it?
Love it.
Okay. Would you be willing to put that in top 100?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's do that. I really like 310 to Yuma quite a bit, so yes, let's do it. I still need to watch the original. Every time I feel like watching that kind of story, I just, instead of watching the original, I'm like, I'm just gonna watch the remake.
It's not a bad idea.
Great movie. All right. Some like, oh no. Treasure Sierra Madre. Marv, have you heard of that movie?
No, sir.
I'm messing with you, Marv. You know that. Planet of the Apes, the original, 1968. Marv.
No, sir.
I know it's before the 70s.
I didn't see it, but
there is color.
It is color. Yeah, I was gonna say it is color.
I mean, I didn't see it, but you can put it there if you want.
Well, let's first go through the ones that we've all seen. What about Spirited Away? Have you seen that? It is, it is subtitled. Is that your reaction watching the movie, or?
No, I had to stretch.
Oh. Felt like Dakota Johnson came in the room or something. All right, so no to Spirited Away. What about Marv? What about Alien?
You put Alien there.
Cool. I like Alien a lot too, so Alien it is. Great movie.
Made Ridley Scott happy.
Yes. Can't wait for Gladiator too.
Next week, right?
I know. It's I think the week after.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks.
It's crazy. It's coming.
Are you guys doing the double feature or no?
I'm planning to see Wicked the day before because they have an early screening.
Good luck with that.
It's like I think I'm either doing the 6 or 6:30. I haven't decided yet, but
Are you going to do the double feature, Sergey?
Of what? Which 2 movies?
Wicked and Gladiator 2?
I have no interest in watching Wicked.
Oh,
That movie's almost 3 hours.
never mind then.
I'd rather watch
Marv,
Wizard of Oz or The Red
Marv,
Shoes.
what about Rear Window, Marv? Have you seen Rear Window?
I haven't.
What about Assassination of Jesse James by the Cow Robert Ford?
I have not.
Reservoir Dogs?
You go ahead, put that on there.
Put that on there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's solid, but you know what?
Shut up.
Oh my gosh.
Marv, you don't like 2001: A Space Odyssey.
This isn't Goodfellas, okay?
Goodfellas is better than 2001.
Chad's got his Greatfellas shirt on.
I do, and for the record, neither of you hackfrauds have Goodfellas on your list, so
I don't.
Y'all are in the doghouse too.
I would have put it on there, but some other movies beat it out.
You're right. How to Be Single had to be on there.
It would be in my 150 probably.
Oh, that's fair. I will accept that. It's not in my top 250.
Chad, should I do the Gladiator 2 Wicked double feature on Friday or Saturday? Actually, no, I can't. Right, they're both 3 hours. I can't even see them on the same day.
Watch something else instead of Wicked.
Why would I do that? I want to see the double feature.
So you want to see Wicked?
I do.
Okay.
Marv, have you seen The Wizard of Oz though?
Yeah, that's one of my childhood favorites.
I assume Marv would hate Honora.
Why would
I think Marv would like Honora. Are you kidding?
Yeah,
me?
I mean,
that opening scene
I'd see
alone, that opening scene of Honora alone will be in Marv's like top 100 movies of all time.
So right now, because they're calling it. I told you they're calling it Glicked. That's coming, right? And like it's really like selling out some seats, you know. And I was like, I gotta ask Chad which two, because it's 4 coming out, right? It's Wicked, Gladiator 2, Moana 2, and what was the 4th one? It was another one that came out. Hold on. Red 1 with The Rock.
no, that seems like it could be fun.
That looks terrible, but I'm gonna go see it.
I'm gonna see it
just because it's the holiday season. Everybody's going to the movies. Should I see it that way? Because it's like The Rock and the Red 1 and Moana 2. So I have a Rock.
I think you should skip Moana 2, and I think you should skip Red 1. I think you should see Honora.
Red 1. I think would be fun.
Why should I skip Moana 2? You don't like Moana now either?
I've always said Moana is just okay. If
Yeah,
whoa.
Okay. It has one good musical number and
I don't like musicals, just so you know. So the music doesn't do anything for me.
And Red 1 is $250 million. Yeah.
Really? That's how much they cost to make that garbage? Oh God.
Yeah. And did you hear about all the behind the scenes? Like you're always talking about budgets, but Dwayne Johnson cost them $50 million because he was always running behind schedule. Like I think at one point it was like 8 hours and everything, which is kind of hilarious because he was criticizing Vin Diesel on the Fast and Furious set about that, and then he himself was doing that.
And roided out J.K. Simmons then yell at him for that.
You would think you'd say, "Dude, you need to start rushing."
Chad, 30 seconds. All right, Chad, listen. Remember, I called it. I said I thought The Rock he was wrong for how he did that. How he called out Vin Diesel. He made a big fuss about it. And then he became what he called Vin Diesel, right?
Yeah.
If you think about it, right after that happened, right, Chad? Listen, he made, I believe it was Jumanji, Baywatch, Skyscraper. What's the other one? Red Notice, Jungle Cruise, and whatever else. He did all of that back to back, and every last one.
I'm so out of touch with Dwayne Johnson's filmography.
Every last one of them, Chad.
I've seen a good number of them.
Every last one of them, Chad, he was late. Every last one of them, he inflated the budget, and then it all came to a head. And you know what it is, Chad? Say it with me: Black Adam, where he tried to hijack the entire DC universe. Well, you know, with that one movie, and it crashed and burned. And his career has never been the same since. This movie's about to flop heavy, and he deserves it. I love the man, but he deserves it. It's not right.
Yeah. All right, back to the list. For a few dollars more, Marv, have you heard of that movie?
No.
All right. I got to bust your balls, Marv. Terminator 2. Marv, please tell me that action film you've seen.
Go ahead. Put it on there.
Right. You've seen it, right?
Yes, I have.
All right. Just want to make sure.
He hadn't. We're watching it live on the live.
I was gonna say we're copyright. We're gonna.
It's a watch party now.
No. I've seen T2. I've seen T1, T3. I've seen all the Terminators.
Oh, okay. No. Well, the second one's all you need to see. So that's.
You don't like Terminator 1?
I like it.
I like it a lot, actually.
I think that like it would be a great remake. Then
I like the better one's called Halloween, but I'm sorry.
I think they could do a really good remake of it. If I'm being honest, I think a remake.
No, Marv, don't remake Terminator. No,
I'm not saying remake Terminator 2. Just remake Terminator. Think about it.
No,
Think about it. It's better than all these sequels they keep trying to make John Carter a thing. Not John Carter.
Why even remake it? Just do something else.
it doesn't need remake.
You can pass that story down, man. That's a great.
No,
story.
I'd rather just rewatch it.
I'd rather just show my kids the
But
original.
what about the people who never will see that version because it's so old?
They will.
I'm not sure.
We need to educate people that just because something is old doesn't mean it's bad, and just because
It's okay. They'll get a hold of James Cameron's 4K of it, and then it'll look more modern, right?
Both questions. Do you think that will actually happen?
What? A remake?
Do you think that people will actually pass down the Terminator?
No, I would.
It is getting less popular by the decade.
That's a shame.
It is a real shame. But you know what would help? A really great remake. Not a bad one.
The effects still hold up, though. So.
I'm not saying that they don't, but for whatever, I guess it was the bad sequels that has caused the brand to deteriorate, and now nobody.
Sorry, I missed it. Which movie franchise?
I was saying that the Terminator franchise is getting less and less popular, right? So what could help instead of keep making bad sequels that nobody wants to see, make a great remake. That way you get, to bring back. Who
are they casting as Terminator?
Who would they cast? It would have to be some good casting.
Or just stop when you're at your peak. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll just do that, and then it's like you go back and you're like.
But here's the thing, though, Chad. I'm not saying that as far as like trying to get back into a peak form franchise wise, but a great remake. Mind you, I'm saying great. Like if somebody like a good director with a good writer came in with a nice pitch, and like retold the story for a new day or whatever they like to do, or whatever they like to say, I think that it could work. I'm not saying that it should be done or whatever, but if you were going to do it, if you had a great director and a great writer, I think that it could work. It could.
I don't even think it has aged at all.
I don't either.
That's actually more fitting now than it ever has.
Or does today's generation know or care about that original movie? That's.
Do I care? As William Friedkin
I'm not
would
asking
say,
you.
So they're gonna watch a terrible remake and never watch the original. Gotcha.
That's not what I said. I
it's like what Marv does, right?
Marv.
I said a great remake by a great director and a great writer. I didn't say a shitty remake.
Well, if they respect the movie, they won't do a remake.
And what I'm also trying to say is this is why education is so important. It's like you showcase good films to your kids so that way they then know what's good and what's not. So it's like if you're just showing them like a reheated version of something that was better 50 years ago, like it's like why? It's like remaking It's a Wonderful Life because nobody wants to watch a 40s film. It's like no.
For example, I'll give you.
They are remaking Nosferatu now.
What you want to see, by the way,
But that's different. In regards to it is. It's 100% different.
How is it different?
Well, one is a silent film. I will say this one I don't think will be. And it will be in color.
One is a silent film. The other, the remake of in the 70s, was an art house film, which I really like. I thought the 70s remake was really good. This one seems like it's combining the two styles. So I don't have a problem. If there's like a definitive version of something, it's like, don't remake it. Back to the Future, It's a Wonderful Life, Godfather. It's like, don't touch those movies. I'm actually thinking about doing a list actually of top 10 movies that should never be remade. So those movies I mentioned may or may not be on there. Also, moving along, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Marv, you've seen the Harry Potter movies, right?
I personally was bored of that movie and turned it off.
Oh,
really?
I don't.
Let me see that Letterboxd rating real quick.
Half a star.
Because I saw like half a star for some of them and like 4 stars for some other ones.
I think I gave the 4th one a high rating. I like that one a lot.
Marv, have you heard of the movie M from 1931?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Has there been a remake?
That should be remade with starring Kevin Spacey. For the 2 people in the audience that have seen M, you'll get the joke.
Yeah, it's called American Beauty.
That's the remake. Is there a scene in it where he's whistling in American Beauty? That'd be funny. I got that reference. Marv, have you seen Fearless?
With Jet Li?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you like it?
Yeah, you can put it in there if you want.
I haven't
Chad
seen
still
it.
needs to see it.
I haven't seen it, but I am down to put it on the list, knowing that you both have it, and it will give me even more incentive to watch it. So we'll put it on the list.
Okay.
Like I said, guys, I'm a team player. I'm not a team player with How to Be Single, but Fearless, I'll be a team player. So we're slowly making our way through the list. Once we're done going through Sergey's, that's when I'll go to the comment section. Shadow, Marv, have you seen Shadow?
No.
What about The Pianist?
I have seen it. I don't put that on there.
Oh, okay. All right.
That was definitive right there.
That was so good.
You're with Adrian Brody yet, right?
Yeah. He's great in that.
Yeah, no, don't put that on there.
Oh. So you didn't like it at all, I guess?
No.
Oh.
Too depressing for you?
That was just boring.
Wow.
I'm gonna do a Chad cut of The Pianist. I'm gonna add every scene instead of Adrian Brody. I'm just gonna add Dakota Johnson. That way, Marvel.
There wasn't enough pianos in that movie.
I hate pianos, honestly.
All right, Bicycle Thieves. Marv, have you heard of that movie?
No.
All right, I like the movie, but Marv hasn't seen it. So, all right, this one. Okay, this one I think we'll find some common ground. Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of Black Pearl. Marv, you like that movie, right?
I love that movie. I actually wish it was on my top 100, so put it on there.
I agree. I agree. What we're adding that.
Chad prefers Dead Man's Chest, though.
I think I have gotten to.
No. Dead Man's Chest belong on there. It belongs on this list.
I don't want.
Why don't you have it on yours, Marv?
It was a lot of movies that didn't make the cut, man.
But How to Be Single made it.
That's my favorite movie of all time.
Oh,
Marv, I love you. Don't change.
You don't love me.
Yes, I do. That's why I'm giving you a chance with all these movies.
I feel like only Dakota Johnson loves me.
To be quite fair, I actually don't have like romantic feelings for Dakota Johnson. I actually just wish I could be her friend, honestly. Believe it or not.
You wish you could be Rebel Wilson, is what you're saying.
No. I actually wish she could be more like how she is with her sister.
Yeah. That was the most interesting character, by the way. Her sister.
Mm-hmm. Marv, what about can we convince you to put Interstellar on the list?
Damn.
He was willing to Chad to take you out to see it in the movie theater and pay for it.
Yeah.
And now he can't add it to a list.
Just list it. Put it on. Yes, you can do. You go ahead, but just do it. I don't want to, but I'll do it. I'd rather that than 2001.
Glad Gravity didn't make the cut.
For now on, that's what I should do. If I want to put a movie on like our collective top 100, I should be like, Marv, it's either this movie or 2001: A Space Odyssey.
I'll probably pick that movie.
We're The Lighthouse.
Yeah.
All right, Marv, have you seen Parasite?
I have not seen Parasite.
How is it? Actually, you and Robert Storms have 2 things in common now. Why did Parasite win Best Picture? It's gotta be American.
It's actually South Korean.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sure Robert Storms was happy about Tuesday.
Oh.
Sorry, I had to. Moonstruck, Marvin. Have you seen Moonstruck? Nicolas Cage's Best.
I have not seen that.
All That Jazz.
I ain't seen it.
Latrell.
Seen it.
Casino Royale.
Casino Royale. Yes, yes. Go ahead. Yeah, you can put that on there.
All right, there we go. I will concede to that one. I am willing to add. That's a great movie. It's my second favorite James Bond film.
I was gonna put Skyfall in here, but I was like, only one James Bond film.
I couldn't do it either. I don't. I told you, Chad. That third act for me just kind of like falls flat.
Whoa.
I didn't say it was bad. It just I feel like the first 2/3 of the movie is like A triple plus, and the last act is like a B.
So if you're adding all that up, then it would still be an A plus.
No.
Three pluses.
Three.
That would be an A plus.
Oh, I was just saying hyperbole. If I had to really rate it, the first 2/3 I would give an A plus.
Yep.
And you would put the final act I'll put as a B. So if we were to mix those together, that's 200 and I guess you could say 85. And we gotta do that divided by 3. I guess I'll give it a shit. That's still it's only an A minus, man. Oh damn. No. I don't want to give it an A minus. I don't
either. I think you should give it an A plus. Screw it. Give it an A plus. If How to Be Single can be an A plus, I think Skyball can be an A plus. Comment in the section down below if you guys agree.
Well, you're apples and oranges. You can't do that. That's not fair. It's not fair. You know it's not fair. I'm not gonna let you do it. No. We're not doing that.
Skyfall brings joy to all. How to Be Single brings
me joy. It brings me.
Mark, I'm messing with you. You know that.
I love that movie. I could watch it right now. I'm not going to.
Marv, you're going to be revealing to the internet in a couple minutes something that shouldn't be admitted, but will have to be admitted. Let's see. First, number 39, High and Low. Marv, have you seen that movie?
I have not, sir.
He's waiting for the Spike. He's waiting for Spike Lee's remake.
Elevator to the Gallows. I also haven't seen, Marv. I'm looking forward to watching it though. And then this is where Marv, you'll be admitting something that you haven't seen. Back to the Future.
I haven't seen it.
Wow.
All right. What about The Gold Rush, 1925?
If you guys want to put Back to the Future, you can.
Well, we want to first try to find movies that all three of us have seen.
All right, go ahead.
Fearless was an exception because I do plan on watching, and if you both like it, I'm assuming that it's probably really good. So I'm excited to watch it.
It's my favorite martial arts film. So.
City Lights, Marv, have you seen that?
No, sir.
No. He has not seen any Chaplin movies.
Glengarry Glen Ross, please tell me, Marv, you've seen that movie.
Nope.
That's such a good movie. Pretty accurate in regards to sales, by the way. Also, it's really good. Let's see.
This might make it.
Maybe. What about Up, Marv? Have you seen Up?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like Up?
Mm-hmm.
Are we really gonna add Up and not Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Mm-hmm.
Chad doesn't like Disney movies.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go home now. I can't believe I'm doing this. Fine, I'll concede.
It's a great movie. What are you talking?
It's solid. We'll add Up, but we're not going to add Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Look, Up made me cry. Fantastic Mr. Fox didn't.
You know, Fantastic Mr. Fox is a cussing masterpiece. Up peaked after the 10-minute mark. Ugh.
Wow.
Yep, I said what I said.
And you own a dog. Wow.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. All right, here we go.
It's okay, Dexter loves that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he would like it. He's not a big fan of CGI heavy movies. He does like stop motion. Like watching him watch like Fantastic Mr. Fox was hilarious. But he does not like CGI. If I create a Letterboxd, which I'm at some point hoping to, he would probably have Planet Earth in his top 4. He loves that show.
I follow someone on Letterboxd whose name is Dexter, and has a picture of a dog on there. Yeah.
I can't believe we're adding Up, but not Fantastic Four. This is custom ridiculous.
Hey, I had it on my list. Okay.
I respect that. Marv, cuss you. I can't believe you haven't seen the cussing masterpiece. Anyways,
I don't think you've seen any Wes Anderson film.
definitely hasn't. Marv, have you seen an Andrei Tarkovsky film, Andrei Rublev, or Stalker?
Oh my god.
No,
We can skip those. I know he hasn't seen.
I have seen the Royal Tenenbaums.
Well,
Oh, okay.
that is really good. I do like that one. What about Marv? Have you seen Toy Story 3?
Love that movie.
You love it? Okay. All right. There we go. I can accept Up being there if we can have Toy Story 3 there.
I'm surprised that wasn't part of your list, Chad.
Without spoiling my future videos that are coming out shortly, I do have Toy Story 3 in my top 250. I do love that film.
Doesn't that come out next year?
Not the
Toy
fifth
Story
one.
3?
Toy Story 5.
Not the fifth.
I don't know. I know Disney is really hiking up the marketing for like what's that, Lilo and Stitch and
Live action.
yeah,
Oh boy,
I don't even think I've seen the original Lilo and Stitch.
it's been a while.
That's a classic, man. I love Lilo and Stitch.
I think I saw a little bit of it at the dentist. I don't know which was worse, getting a root canal or watching that. But I don't know. I'll give it a fair shot.
Really? Wow.
I know. I'm messing. I just remember being confused as to why he was freaking out all the time. But
He's an alien.
He's an alien. It's not his home planet.
guys, I saw this movie like 15, 20 years ago. I don't know. I just
My mom,
I need to watch
my
it.
mom was afraid of him.
I mean, I would be afraid of him too if Stitch came home or no Leo.
I
don't even know the character's name.
My dad brought me the bootleg, and I was watching, and she came home and saw the case, and she was like, "Get that demonic thing out of here." I was like, "Mom, it's just an alien." She was like, "No." No
aliens in this household.
Yeah, but
Marv, what about Dancing with Wolves?
Never saw it. No,
Hell or High Water?
Never saw it.
Black Klansman?
Never saw it.
Sorcerer?
Wow.
Never saw
it. Same. I do want to watch it though. I like William Friedkin. Heroes of the East?
Never saw it.
Inglourious Bastards?
Should you put that on there? I'm gonna do it for QT. Put it on there. I wanted to say no, but I'll put it on there.
Wow. I mean, I think it's good. I like it quite a bit. I think what's awesome is that it pays homage to a bunch of Westerns. And earlier this year, I saw those Westerns for the first time. So it was like, oh, wow, this is what Tarantino got this from. I was like, this is cool. Oh, whoops. Tarantino is like the king of homages, I should say. So once we're done, Sergey's, then we'll go to the comments. Jurassic Park, Marv, you've seen it?
Yes.
Okay, good. We'll add Jurassic Park then. There we go. I can accept that. I like Jurassic Park quite a bit. It's not even in my top 250, but I do like that film quite a bit.
Wow. Gotta look at Dexter's top 100. I'm sure it would be
there. Did I show him that movie? I think he did like it. The scenes with
he hated Jurassic World, I think, right?
I didn't show it to him. I've only seen that movie once in theaters. I am terrified to rewatch that movie, to be honest with you.
Jurassic
no
Park?
need to watch. Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
Why are you terrified to watch it?
Because I enjoyed it in theaters, but I think that if I were to rewatch that, it'd be similar to Force Awakens, where I'm like, oh wow, this is actually like really, 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 really generic.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna keep that experience where I'm like, I enjoyed it, especially because I hated the sequel. So I'm like,
really, I still enjoy it.
I didn't like the sequels. I hated especially the
The Lost World you're talking about, right? The Lost World? The Lost World of Jurassic Park?
No, my bad. Jurassic World, yeah, the second one.
Oh, okay, yeah, those are all terrible. They got worse with each one.
My bad. I should have prefaced that. Marv, have you seen Before Sunrise?
No.
Great movie. The Hateful Eight.
I love it.
Awesome. All right. I also really, really like it. So let's do it. What about Marv? Also The Revenant?
No, you don't put that on there. Unless you guys want to, but I don't support that notion. No.
You don't like The Revenant?
No.
What's wrong with it?
It's a very good looking movie, very well put together movie. Leo does a great job. Everybody does a great job. I just
Amazing score.
Yes.
no. The score is ass.
Oh,
What?
The score is
That's
ass.
an amazing score.
No, it is not.
it's so good.
Wow.
They should have called up my man Ludwig. What's his name? Chad Ludwig Grohanis.
No.
Yes.
He's done the score for that.
Yes. You could have got him, Hans Zimmer.
You just hear the music from Tenet playing throughout.
He does
Revenant.
more than just that, Chad. He does all types of good shit. He has scored so many types. He is what they call what's the
I
word? they
don't
use?
think an electronic score would work for the 1800s.
I didn't say electronic. He can.
Get
He doesn't.
All Quiet on the Western Front composer.
Who did? Who did that score?
He's the
I
one that
have
was
no
like his score. It's so like
That's electronic.
But it doesn't have to be electronic, Chad. He does more different. He uses different instruments and stuff like that. I'm telling you, he could have did that movie justice. But
I disagree, but you know what? Once we're done editing The Girl Dragon Tattoo, we'll do a Ludwig Göransson edition of
the good news for you is that we'll never finish the Girl the Dragon Tattoo cut. So
we'll do the Revenant then. I would love to, Marv. I would love to see your idea of Ludwig.
You don't want to see my idea because you're just going to just get mad the whole time.
Oh, you'll be in the doghouse with Nicolette too. That's one of her favorite films, The Revenant.
Listen, man, I just think it's boring. That's all. I think it's probably like a half hour too long. It's a good movie in there, but it has a bunch of this dull
You
stuff.
don't get enough winter set films.
This is true.
So
and shot on location.
I love that. I love that. I even watch it from time to time to just try to like make myself like it, but I can't. It's just slow and boring. Like if we did a Marv cut, I could improve the pacing. I could.
So you don't like survival films? They're all slow usually.
First of all, I want to point this out right now. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's a survival movie or nothing like that. It's just too long. It's just too long. It's just too long. That's it.
What about Marv? What about My Cousin Vinny? Have you seen that movie?
No, I have not.
You would love that movie.
Maybe.
All right, so what about Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
I love that movie.
You love that movie?
You put it on there.
I think it's solid, but you know what? I am going to put it on there.
Why, do you have a preferred Steve Martin film over this?
No, I don't.
Bowfinger.
I like him. I like him enough, but
Bowfinger is excellent.
I have that on my list.
Why is that not on my list? Oh my God! No. Oh, that's a great movie. I love it so much. That is literally, I knew it. I knew it. I know it happened. That was on my list, but I swapped it for Tropic Thunder. Oh God.
I mean, I do like Tropic Thunder more. I think Tropic Thunder is great.
And I don't want to say which one is better or not, like because they're both great.
They're
comedies.
different. Yeah, they're different styles.
They're great comedies in their own right. So I don't want to compare the two. But I Bowfinger belongs on the goddamn list.
What about Marv? Have you seen Perfect Blue?
No.
That's a fantastic film. But if you haven't seen it, we will not add it. What about Charade? Have you seen that movie?
No, I have not.
Last of the Mohicans?
No, I have not.
Did you get around to watching The Shape of Water?
Darn it.
Monsters, Inc.?
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Since we're adding Monsters, Inc. I like Monsters, Inc. That's the rule of thumb. Monsters, Inc. Monsters, Inc.'s hilarious. Even though I've only seen it once. I wasn't allowed to watch it as a kid. I remember I watched it at my aunt and uncle's. I think I was like 14. So I am way overdue to rewatch that film.
You've only seen it once. That's kind of a blasphemous. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's just like Lion King. I've only seen the original Lion King once.
That's terrible.
Wow.
Lion King like 1,000 times.
You should rewatch it before Mufasa comes out.
I will.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm so pumped for Mufasa.
I will watch Lion King 1, 2, the remake, and Lion King 1.5.
I think Lion King, what was it, 1.5, 2.5, whatever that one was. I think that was one of the few times I remember as a kid saying, "Wow, like, oh wow, this isn't good, like at all."
Really, I love that movie. That movie's awesome. It's hilarious. You didn't laugh?
No, when I was a kid, I was just like, "This is stupid."
I'll never forget when we finally watched it because there was a big when that movie came out, it was like a big thing because they had just released The Lion King on re-release.
Oh wait, Marv, I just realized the audience can't see you.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, you're good. There you go.
So I was saying that when 1.5 came out, they had just re-released the DVD of The Lion King, so everybody was like rewatching The Lion King again. Got us kind of like hyped about that one. That one came out, and everybody we sat down to watch it, and I'll never forget. It was like we just a whole room of kids just like dying, laughing. That was a good Friday night. I missed that.
Was that specifically following like Pumbaa?
Pumbaa and Timon.
Yeah, okay.
I love that one. Lion King 2 is still my favorite, though, if I'm being honest.
Maybe I'll go to second chance. Marv, Collateral. Have you seen it?
Yes, put it on the list.
Yeah, I love Collateral.
Love Collateral.
Let's go. That's such a great movie. That's you guys know how I always talk about method viewing?
Mm-hmm.
That's one I want to watch sometime. Like I want to fall asleep and I want to wake up at like 3 a.m. Like that's one of those films. Watching it like late at night, it's gonna be amazing.
I've seen Collateral.
Such a good movie.
I've seen that like 50 times. I don't watch it. I don't watch as much as I probably should, but I should watch it some more.
Marv, you've seen it more times than me and Sergey combined. So you well.
That is a problem. You guys need to get on watching it more.
But it's on this list, so maybe it's enough.
And I love it. I mean, that's why I'm willing to give in and say, like, yeah, let's put it on our top 100 because I do love Collateral. I do think it's a great movie.
I haven't seen any movie 50 times.
That's so sad. That's so sad.
There's so many other movies to watch. I can't just commit to that.
I'm gonna say it again. Do you guys remember Solomon? Sergey, you probably never met him, but Chad, you know
I have.
Yeah, I don't know if he still goes to the theater today.
Oh, he does. He does. He gave me. I overheard him give an entire backstory of Terrifier, which was nice because I didn't realize that Terrifier. I didn't realize that it was a PA director, which is pretty cool. But yeah, he still sees movies like a dozen times in theaters.
Yeah, and I mean, I never went that far, but he saw the last time I saw him. We were talking about I forget which movie it was. I think it was probably COVID happened in March that year, so he was seeing. I think he saw Birds of Prey 16 times in a month.
That's outlandish.
He saw Chad. Get this shit, Chad. This is real shit. Out of his own mouth, he said he saw Rise of Skywalker 34 times.
Why?
He said
Why?
34 times.
Force Awakens I could get behind, but
I was barely able to get through 34 minutes of Rise of Skywalker.
I watched it once and never again.
34.
That's like torture. I feel like that's what they're going to use if they ever bring back torture in America.
I haven't watched the original Star Wars and I haven't seen 34 times.
He saw. I asked him. He saw a lot of movies a lot of times. I'm trying to think of the other ones. He saw that Jumanji.
Well, Marv, sorry, just because we still haven't gotten through Sergey's top 100. Dog Day Afternoon. Have you seen?
No.
First Blood.
Yes.
Do you like it?
Don't put it in there. Not on my recommendation. If you guys want to, go ahead. But I don't put it on.
I need to rewatch it. I think it's good, but I need to rewatch it. The Right Shoes, Marv. Have you seen that?
No.
Really good movie. The Fly. Have you seen that?
No.
You haven't seen
I haven't seen it.
He's confusing Cronenberg with the Lynch. You want him to see The Fly?
Sergey, I was hoping that he was seen The Fly. It's such a good horror film. What about,
especially if you're watching The Substance?
Oh my God! I just realized more movies off my list. Keep going. Oh shit.
What about Kubo and the Two Strings?
No. Damn it.
Marv, have you seen Kubo and the Two Strings?
I said no.
No. Okay. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1978.
No.
Great film. In the Name of the Father.
No.
That's such a good movie. Office Space.
No.
Office Space?
I just rewatched it yesterday. I love that movie. That's so relatable.
I need to rewatch it because I saw it before I had like a real adult job. It's been like 8-9 years, so I'm overdue.
If you hate your job and your boss, you have to watch that movie.
Rocky. Marv?
You can put that on there.
Okay, let's put that on there. I do like Rocky quite a
We're
bit.
in Philadelphia. We have to put that movie on.
It's an obligation.
It's exactly.
Marv, Marv, you don't like 1917, do you?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it belongs on a top 100 list, but if you want to go ahead and put it on there, I won't stop you.
You know, sorry, Sam Mendes.
I said you.
I like the movie. I like it quite a bit, but it wouldn't even be. Would it make my top 500? I think it would. It's really good. I like the movie quite a bit.
That's the movie I've only seen 3 times.
Only 3 times? I've seen it 4 or 5 times.
I have it on Blu-ray. I just can never bring myself to watch it. I'm like, there's nothing that brings me back to it.
Not the filmmaking, the acting.
Well, what about the characters? Are the characters worth revisiting?
My Dinner with Andre. I still need to watch that. Marv, have you seen My Dinner with Andre?
No. He's not gonna like that movie.
Drunken Master 2, Marv, have you seen that?
No.
Be Kind, Rewind?
No.
Oh. The Blues Brothers.
Chad, I think you would appreciate Be Kind, Rewind. It's about movies.
I like Jack Black and most stuff.
Blues Brothers, I really like. Marv, you said you haven't seen that?
I haven't seen that.
It's a one-of-a-kind musical. We will never get a movie about jazz like that again.
Oh,
with,
yeah.
Like Aretha Franklin, Ray Charles, like
that action scene at the end, like that car chase, it's so good. What Marv, have you seen well, I know you've seen Moneyball. Do you like Moneyball?
Love Moneyball. You should put it on there.
Yeah, let's do it. I love Moneyball. It's one of, if not my favorite baseball movies. Fantastic.
I don't even like baseball, and I love that movie.
You and Nicolette both. I like baseball. Let's see. The Tales of the Princess Kaguya. Not Marv. Sergey, correct me if I'm wrong. How do you pronounce that?
Kaguya. I believe it's Kaguya. It's an anime film.
No.
I have that on my list. I haven't seen it. Marv, have you?
No.
Okay. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, not Across the Spider-Verse.
No, I like the first one.
The
second one's still good. Second one's good. I'm not gonna say anything.
Hold up. So which one is this one?
This is the first one.
The first one. I will put the second one in.
I would too. So we'll skip that. Sorry, Sergey. Dial M for Murder. Marv, have you seen that?
No.
All right. So we have gone through Sergey's list. So let's see before I get to the comment section. So we're now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 movies. Okay. That's, almost a third of the way there. Just kind of fitting. So not bad. All right. Now let's get to the comment section real quick. All right. Where were we? Oh, wow, we missed a lot of comments. I'll go through this fast. All right, here we go. I think it's right here. Bootzilla finally saw Joker 2, and it was not as bad as people said it is, but still not good. Lady Gaga was horrible. I didn't mind Lady Gaga. I thought she was
she wasn't bad.
Joe Whiplash, 100%, top 100, top 10. Love that movie. Marv definitely needs to watch it. Film Kid, but you can watch Spirit Away in English dub, and it still works phenomenally.
I've never watched it that way, but yeah, I'm sure it has good voice acting. They all do.
Spirit Away live action starring Dakota Johnson rubbing his hands together.
Well, he would. I mean, if you recognize her voice.
That's not the only thing you'd rub together. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. Oh, Marv, I love you. Andrew Lay, same at Bootzilla. Joker 2 is okay to me. Didn't mind the musical scenes. Done fine. Not really relevant to the movie, but as a courtroom drama, it's boring. I don't despite my love for the genre. Yeah, I'm with you. Thumbs up. Film Kid, Goodfellas is a masterpiece, and it's Scorsese's best film. So this will be one of the only times I say this, but Marv has the right opinion. It's good. It's good.
That says great, though.
I think it says it's called Goodfellas, not Greatfellas. I reworded it. Film Kid, Memoir of a Shell, Challengers and Nora are the three films I want to see the most that I'm not going to be able to see in theaters. I love all three. I think that they are all excellent films to watch. I don't like Moana. I'm not going to go see the sequel. Yeah, I'm with you. Moana 2 should make solid money. Oh, yeah, it's going to make $1 billion. Parents are going to take their kids.
They said it's going to do better than what is it? Inside Out 2.
Did The Rock show up late to that too?
He probably did. That's why it took so long.
I think that movie, I'm going to bring my treadmill into the theater and just like.
As if the giant jug of water wasn't enough.
I'm going to be on my treadmill while having the gallon of water.
Chad, have you ever been to the movies that Wednesday before Thanksgiving when those movies come out?
Of course.
What is the crowd usually like? Is it a big crowd though that day?
Not really. I think I saw Frozen 2 like the day before
Thanksgiving.
I believe it was Frozen 2 or something like that, but it's not really a big crowd difference.
It's not. It's not like a Friday or a Saturday crowd.
Not really. I would go. Andrew Lay saying that Film Kid Moana was so mid. I didn't know a sequel even existed. I'm with you. Andrew Lay also saw The Apprentice. Chat. I don't know how much my choice to watch it was an omen to the election result. LOL. Yeah, I mean, look, it's no secret. Y'all know my thoughts on the orange little man. But yeah, I mean, the movie did a great job of just providing nuance for him. So it's like Sergey and I, we saw that. We both at the end were like, yeah, he's a monster, but at the same time, like, you understand why he is the way he is. It's the same thing with watching Citizen Kane. Like, you watch Citizen Kane, you're like, I understand why he becomes the way that he is. But I don't agree with it, but at the same time, I understand why he is. And ironically, the two movies share a lot of similarities, which is pretty awesome. And that is one of his favorite films, if not his favorite. So I love The Apprentice. I think that pretty much with the election, that pretty much buries its chances of getting Oscar nominations, which is a shame because I loved The Apprentice. I thought it was really good. And I think that no matter which side of the aisle, or if you're like myself in the middle, it's for everyone. Everyone can watch that film, and it's great. It's
Sebastian Stan, really good in it.
Yes.
Also really good in A Different Man. He's having a great year this year.
Yeah.
Last year too. He's like creeping up to be like one of the best actors working today. So
his performance as Donald Trump was amazing. I really liked how over the course of the film, like just his mannerisms, even just his voice changed over the course of the film. It was quite a performance. And of course, my boy Jeremy Strong of Succession fame, phenomenal performance as Roy. It's just really good film. It's unfortunate that it's gotten buried, but it's so good. Let's see. Joe, Challengers a must watch. Absolutely. Joe, I didn't mind Joker 2 till the ending. Yeah, I remember we talked about that. Bootzilla agree at Film Kid. Goodfellas is a masterpiece, but I have Taxi Driver slightly ahead of it for the best Scorsese film. I like Taxi Driver more, but I do understand why people have Goodfellas as their top one. Film Kid, Marv, have you seen Uncut Gems?
I don't like that movie.
What happens? It gives you anxiety?
It doesn't give me an anxiety. It's just.
Wow.
Bootzilla, I'm with Marv about Harry Potter. Watched the first movie and was bored out of my mind. Never seen any others in the series. Oh, wow.
The fourth one is pretty great. And the second one. The second and fourth one are pretty awesome.
Film Kid, Dead Man's Chest is my favorite too. I do like that film. That movie's gotten better with each viewing for me.
At World's End is great too.
I do like At World's End.
I do like that one. It's the most experimental of the three.
Yes. Oh, it gets very experimental. Like when Jack Sparrow is just out in the middle of.
I love that scene with the crab.
Yeah, it's just like, this is very surreal. Like, this is in a movie that's geared. I'm like, okay,
a bunch of Jack Sparrows in his hair and like aboard a ship, and he kills one of them.
Joe, How to Be Single, LOL. Andrew Lay, Skyfall is the only James Bond film I want to exist. If I had to choose only one, I would say that one. But again, I love Casino Royale. Joe says, oh, you have to watch Back to the Future. Classic. I agree, Marv. Joe, I would not have Up on my top 100. LOL. I agree. Andrew Lay, Up is definitely not as good as Fantastic Mr. Fox. Yes. Film Kid, man, cuss you, Sergey and Mark.
Hey, I had it in my top 100.
Joe, our family dog's name is Dexter. Same. It's such a good name. Film Kid, Grand Budapest Hotel, and Fantastic Fox are two custom masterpieces. I custom agree. It's like two fantastic films, my two favorite Wes Anderson films. Joe, Lilo and Stitch would personally be in my top 100. It's fair. Still need to watch it, hands down. Andrew Lage at Joe, Lilo and Stitch is nice, but I didn't realize it was the only depiction of Hawaii I got until I saw The Descendants recently. Great Clooney performance. Yeah, that's a fair point. We don't really see that much of Hawaii in films. Joe, original Jurassic Park is best. Yes. Godzilla, Hans Zimmer's gotten incredibly boring recently. The score for The Revenant is awesome. Yes. Can't articulate. All Quiet on the Western Front score was good. Da, da.
Oh gosh, Babylon. How did you?
Yeah, I would have chosen Babylon's score. Godzilla, I liked it too. I can't articulate. I mean, hey, the Academy agreed with you guys, so Sergey and I are definitely in the minority with that. Joe, yeah, I fell in love with Lilo and Stitch characters at Andrew Lay. They call me Mr. Stitch at school because I'm always wearing something Stitch. LOL. That's too funny. Godzilla, looks like you're being sarcastic, but I did like the score. That people like to make fun of it. I can't articulate. Film Kid Marv, for my sake, replace How to Be Single with Goldfinger.
No. No, absolutely not. No.
Joe, Nightmare Before Christmas, good animated film, maybe top 100. I need to rewatch that. I've only seen it once. Angela, how would you feel if I said Harris is Lilo, Trump is Stitch, and Biden is the guy eating ice cream on the bench at Joe? Sorry. Oh, that's too funny. Joe, I would say screw politics. I don't want to talk about it. Hey, that's fair. Half the nation doesn't after Tuesday's results.
I second that, Joe. I second that, Joe.
Hey, politics, it's all over movies. Have been for over 100 years. Andrew Lay, fair enough. Current politics, at least. Yeah, we're bringing McCarthyism back, baby. Education's going out the window. Pretty soon, all of us on here are going to be talking like, sorry, I can't. That's how I deal with stress, guys. What can I say? Movies are going to be torn out. We're going to be getting Red Notice number 65 instead. Cinema, baby.
As long as we get more Fast and Furious movies.
Oh gosh. Joe, I can't wait until Chad watches Terrifier series. Newest movie is brutal. Yeah, still need to watch it. Film Kid, what the cuss is wrong with this guy? 34 cussing times. At first, I thought you meant 34 felons, but then I was like, oh no, we were talking about 34 earlier. No,
No, he was talking about what's his name? Solomon.
Oh,
That's what he's talking. He was talking about 34 going to the movie.
I thought 34 indictments.
Would I rather have 34 felons or would I rather see Rise of Skywalker 34 times? That is a question that is awesome. That's a good question. And it's a genuine question. Because I do not think I could sit through Rise of Skywalker 34 times, let alone another time.
Force Awakens, I could.
Last Jedi. Joe, OMG, Office Space, never watched. I need to rewatch that movie. Film Kid, I've seen 1917 once. Joe, League of Their Own, classic baseball movie.
Oh, dang it.
Angel Lee, I saw The Girl with Johnny 2 yesterday, and the more I watched it, the more I got angrier knowing Fincher and Mara won't return to complete the trilogy. I mean, I think it works on its own. Like, I do think that that's one of the great things about that film is it is self-contained, but I would have been curious to see Fincher's rendition of the two remakes, other two in the series. Film Kid Letterboxd review out for Hundreds of Beavers. I will have to check it out. Joe, Sandlot also would be in top 100 for me as well. I think Marv would agree with you.
Say it again.
Sandlot. Would that be
That's a good movie. It's like a childhood classic.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since childhood. I think I've only seen it once or
I will
twice.
put Matilda in there instead of Sandlot.
I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Maybe.
Joe, baseball, yes. Film kid chat. When did you see Anita? Oh, he meant Honora. I saw it last night with my wife. We both liked it. I liked it a little bit more, but we both really quite liked it.
I really liked it.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a I think Marv would really like it.
It's in my top 10.
I'm gonna go see
Marv
it
would
because
Marv would add Mikey Madison to his list of 500.
she already was when I saw.
I would too.
That's a video we should do. We
When
should
I
make
saw-
a video of Marv's top 500 wives. We're so getting demonetized.
Not now, we're not.
Film kid, I would take the felons. I mean, yeah, you can become president. Rise of Skywalker, you watch Rise of Skywalker 34 times, you will immediately lose every ounce of brain cells. It is a fact, unfortunately.
I'd rather watch Last Jedi, even though I hate that movie, than Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, Rise of Skywalker's a mess. Film kid, I got the Videodrome Criterion Blu-ray. Love it. I love that movie, man. All right, now, so we went through Sergey's. Now this is when it's going to get interesting, guys. So now we're going to go through Marv's Red. We're going to be here until 3 a.m. with this one. All right, so here we go. How to Be Single. Sergey, should we consider this one?
No.
I'm not.
Because I seen it. It's like such a middle of the road movie. But I mean, I know it's important for Marv is probably. I'm assuming he was going through something, and it's kind of a movie that sticks with him.
Actually, be quite honest with you, that's actually what happened. Actually,
I figured
that movie.
It's an uplifting movie for someone going through a breakup.
I
can see why you like it.
It came out when I was going through a breakup, but I didn't see it then. But I remembered it a year later, and I remember I watched it. I sat down and watched it, and I was like, "Man, this shit is hitting me hard because of it. It was similarities to my actual life. It was like some things in there that I thought like hit me personally, and so that movie always stuck with me. But it was every time I came back around on rewatch, it was just very comforting to watch. The characters I got really familiar with. I love the performances in there, except for Rebel Wilson's. But I came to that realization much later. I love Dakota Johnson, but I think that she carries that movie more so than all her other movies. I think that she does it effortlessly because I don't think that nobody probably thought anything of the movie when they were making it. They just showed up to work, and I think that she just kind of became she kind of stood on her own 2 feet and really was able to rise above the material a little bit. Where I feel like in 50 Shades of Grey. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm listening.
Oh, so I thought Leslie Mann carried that movie.
No, I think Dakota Johnson carries it. I think that Leslie Mann is
Dakota Johnson was in it.
Oh god.
Leslie Mann was the most interesting character, like I said earlier, and I would have just wanted a whole movie about her.
I just realized, why do you have American Pie 2 and not the first one?
Oh, because
I can't tell the difference.
American Pie 2 is my favorite.
Sergey, have you seen American Pie 2?
I have, but they're all a blur to me.
All right, so not American Pie 2. What about Mean Girls? Should we give Marv a bone?
I mean,
it's not.
I enjoy it, but it's not on the top 100 list.
All right. Better luck tomorrow then.
I'd watch that over the remake or whatever that was.
Oh gosh, yeah, that was bad. That was a bad remake.
They remade it.
Yeah,
I thought that was really bad.
I'm glad you saw the original before the remake.
I grew up on that movie.
What about 13? Have you seen that, Sergey?
Is that the Rob Zombie movie?
No, that's 31. 13.
31. Okay.
13 is with Evan Rachel Wood and Nick.
Is that an assassin movie then?
Good. I've heard it's good, but I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. So I don't know.
All right. So no, Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
More breakup movies.
See, I will
There's a
say,
theme here.
I will say, I do think it's interesting to see other people deal with like romance because before I started dating Nicolette and everything, it was like for me with romance, I would watch the more like depressing ones like Lost in Translation, or like Before Midnight, like stuff like that, or Eternal Sunshine. But
Eternal Sunshine. Yeah, there we go.
yeah, I love that movie. But everyone's different. I do like seeing this. 51st Dates. Sergey, have you seen that?
I did like that movie, even though Adam Sandler, I think, is kind of a miscast, but I do like it.
Would you add it to top 100? I haven't seen it.
Uh, let's go through all the other ones because I would consider it.
All right, Sex in the City.
Why would that be on here?
I love that movie.
Oh gosh. I mean, I feel like you have to watch the show to even appreciate the movie.
Not true, because when I saw that movie, I never saw the show. It's awesome. I saw it.
Ironically, Nicolette's watching the show right now.
So you watched the show after the movie?
I watched the movie before the show. I saw the movie when I was 15. I saw the show for the first time when I was 27.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Yeah.
All right, so not Sex in the City. What about 5-Year Engagement?
I don't even know what that is.
That's when Jason Segel,
I still need to watch
Allison Brie, Emily Blunt.
No.
50 Shades Darker.
Why is that on here?
I love that.
That movie is a blur to me. All I remember is that they went to parties a lot and that they had the most vanilla sex ever. That's all.
Is this the third movie?
That's
the second. The third one's where there's an angry coworker that's also apparently an ex and gets jealous and tries to attack them. And
I just remember an email that bounced and then the guy got really mad that she didn't change her last name.
You guys are mixing them both up. You guys are mixing
they're all crap either way.
I'm not saying that they're the best of anything.
I will say the third one, seeing the third one in theaters with a crowd of older 40-plus-year-old women, that was hilarious. That was a lot of fun. They were like, woo, woo, like with the most vanilla sex ever. And I was just like, okay.
Chad, what's better, 50 Shades or 365 Days?
That's like a. I thought the 34 Felons are watching Rise of Skywalker times was tough. That might be tougher.
Let's go with Magic Mike.
I'll say 50 Shades Darker. You know what? By a slight hair. They're both half-a-star films in my opinion, but
no, I would not put it on top 100.
That's a good question, Sergey. That's a good question. Okay, Zach and Miri.
I saw this like I don't know, years ago. It was entertaining.
Do you like Kevin Smith?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen enough of his movies. Like I liked Mallrats, but I still need to see Clerks.
Oh, you haven't seen Clerks?
No.
That was a huge film for 90s independent cinema. That it's funny though, because when I watched that, it was like right after I worked at a gas station. So like I was really able to relate to that film when I saw it like a decade ago almost. I like it. I wouldn't put Zach and Miri on our list though. I can respect Marv for having it, but I wouldn't have that. And Catching Fire, I mean, Sergey, should we say it?
It's No Prisoners.
It's No Prisoners. Exactly. Scream. What about Scream? Should we put that on?
Scream, I do like Scream, so that I would consider it.
Okay. You know what? I'll
Scream,
say
yeah, Scream and what's the other one? 51st Dates, I would consider.
51st Dates. So I was able to, what was it? Fearless. I was able to say, you know what? Even though I haven't seen it, I'm going to consider it. But I need to watch 51st Dates first before giving you guys a little bone.
The two actors have really good chemistry, and I think that's why that movie works. And it has its touching moments.
Fair. All right, Jay and Silent Bob. Marv, that's not the full time. Is that Strikes Back or Reboot? Mm-hmm. Which one is that?
Strikes Back.
Never seen it.
I enjoy it, but yeah, next one. Let's see. Let me go back. All right. 8 Mile. Fudge. No. Blair Witch Project. Sergey, have you seen that?
No.
Oh, you would hate that. I enjoy it. I like Blair Witch.
Found footage films. I don't know. They're a real hit or miss.
It's like the granddaddy of them.
Yeah, I know.
I like it.
I do like Cloverfield, but I don't know if I would like this one.
I like this one better personally than Cloverfield. But that's just me. What about Infinity War? Should we don't have any Marvel movies, I don't think, on this list.
That is on. Yeah. I don't. Did I put it in my top 100? No, I guess not. Yeah, I would consider that. Yeah,
we're going to lose viewers.
I do like it.
Add a Marvel movie. I think we need to add a Marvel movie.
Sure. I mean, I do like Infinity War, so
I do too. It took me a second.
We can put it on there. Yeah.
All right, let's give Infinity War a little pass. See, Marv, this is what I was saying. I'm all about meeting in the middle and finding common ground. We'll add Infinity War. Marv, did you fall asleep?
I'm right here.
Oh, okay, just want to make sure. All right. All right. Now, Marv, this is where I have to bust your balls. So Halloween, do you mean
which
the 1978 one? Do you mean the
78, 1978?
Or do you mean
the Rob Zombie ones?
1978.
1978. Okay. I will give you a bone. I will say Halloween. Sergey?
I think it's okay.
So that's a no.
Probably not. No. Like I have no reason to ever watch that movie again.
What about the Town, aka
yeah,
but in Boston?
Yeah, I mean, I really like that movie. I'd put it in there.
Yeah, this is America. We're putting the Town in there. Let's go. I love the Town. Marv, have you seen the director's cut with the alternate ending?
I have not.
Oh, you're missing out, buddy.
Is that on the Blu-ray?
Yes, it is really good. It's the only one I watch at this point, like the version. And it also, as much as I like to joke around that it's pretty much Heat, but in Boston, the ending really differs from following the Heat formula. But again, I love the Town. Like Nicolette and I quote from that film a lot. She loves Boston films. I do too.
And so. You guys won't go to Boston.
We're planning to. We had, there was stuff going on this year with the whole FBCS situation. R.I.P.
You definitely need to watch Office Space now.
Yes, I agree, Sergey. Baby Boy.
I still have to watch it.
Fair. Friday Night Lights. I still have to watch it. Sergey, have you seen that?
That's that football movie, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still need to watch it.
Same. Million Ways to Die in the West.
Oh my goodness. Put any Western in here except that.
I love seeing your reactions. What about Edge of Tomorrow?
Put Ted in there. Like, put any other Seth MacFarlane movie. Edge of Tomorrow, yeah, I do like that movie.
Yeah.
I'm not giving it a bone. I like the movie.
Wow.
Really like the movie.
You're an asshole.
But I'm not giving a bone to that movie.
So if it was Oblivion, you'd put that in there.
Yeah, I like Oblivion better. Even though I have Edge of Tomorrow higher rated, I've seen Oblivion much more. And if you were to say to me right now, watch Oblivion again or watch Edge of Tomorrow, I would watch Oblivion.
I could watch Edge of
Is it because you watch Groundhog Day that it's ruining Edge of Tomorrow for you?
I wouldn't say it's that. I think it's just that when I saw Edge of Tomorrow the one time in theaters, which was at this point over a decade ago, I quite liked it, but I was just getting into R-rated films and I was watching it and I was like, this probably would be a lot better if it was R-rated because it was trying to go for an intense approach, but it also at the same time felt kind of watered down. Maybe I need to rewatch it.
I just watched it like a month ago, Chad. That movie's awesome. You're tripping, homie. You're tripping.
Yeah, I like that movie quite a bit.
Maybe I'll rewatch it, but I'm not giving Tom Cruise a bone for this one. Maybe Mission Impossible 6 I would give a bone, or but I don't know. Scream
suck.
2. Scream 2. I'm definitely not giving a bone to. The first
Nah.
5 minutes.
If
First
anything,
5
Scream.
minutes, yes.
If anything, Scream 3.
Yo, bro, y'all getting my last nerve.
But we already have a Scream movie that we're putting in here. Let's give some other movies in here.
Scream 2 is the greatest horror sequel of all time. What is happening? What is happening here?
Marv, what are we doing here? What are we doing? All right, Spring Breakers, Marv. I will give you all the bones in the world. I love Spring Breakers. Sergey, Sergey, you.
I probably would hate it. Is James Franco in there?
Yeah, and he says Spring Break like 60,000 times. Take a shot every time.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, so I can't really judge it. It's up to you.
We done left off some hits. Halloween, 51st Dates, and what?
Project X, or is this the 80s one?
The Todd Phillips movie.
Oh, that terrible movie.
It's a classic, man.
I never even heard of it.
Oh, Sergey, it makes you want to jump from a building.
No, it does not.
It
makes you want to have a party right there wherever you at. I saw it in the Chamonix 12 years ago. It did numbers. When everybody left the movie theater, everybody went to the parking lot where the party at. People got right to it. It was, now, mind you, I get that you two don't like stuff like that. But
no. I mean, I just mentioned Spring Breakers. I can appreciate that, but the way it was shot and everything, like it was as if Michael J. Fox filmed it. It was terrible. It was really bad.
Hey,
I remember I was watching it at work and I had it on as like background noise, and I was like, "Geez, like I feel like nails are going through my ears."
You're a douche, and I'm not getting over the fact that you won't give that movie a nice bone. You need to go ahead and do it.
No, dude, I think I have that as a 1 out of 5 on Letterboxd. I did not like Project X.
I wasn't talking about Project X.
Yeah, which one?
What was that one, Sergey, that he wouldn't give it?
Spring Break?
No, not that one. The one before that one.
Scream 2?
That one too. Yeah, that one. That belongs on here.
Halloween
I gave you a Spring Break bone. I almost said boner.
Halloween belongs on the list. Scream 2 belongs on the list. I forget what else. I forget it was another one too.
There's so many classics that aren't on this list because you haven't seen them.
No. What about Sweet Home Alabama? Sergey, have you seen that?
That's a classic.
Is that the Reese Witherspoon movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't either. Friday.
I prefer the song. Friday. Oh, the Ice Cube film. I haven't seen it in such a long time.
I still need to watch it. American Wedding.
I don't even know what that is.
That's American Pie 3.
The Waterboy.
I do enjoy it. I would never put it in my top 100, but it is like a guilty pleasure.
Blasphemous.
Oppenheimer.
I could put that in there.
We saw that all together. That was a great experience.
Mm-hmm.
Getting to see that on real IMAX. Whew. So we got Oppenheimer. That is awesome. Yeah, Oppenheimer's like on the cusp of making my top 100. It's pretty close.
Three Nolan films we got so far. I'm liking this.
I know there's gonna be some snobby people that are gonna be like, "Whoa, we got some Nolan fanboys here," and it's like,
what? Austin is joining the stream.
Eclipse. Mar, we need some explanation.
Oh no, that's Twilight.
That is it. Yeah,
it's Twilight.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would rather have you put Divergent in here.
Divergent's in there.
Oh gosh, I don't want that either.
So I think it's unanimous for not adding that.
No. Knocked Up. I haven't seen it in such a long time. I don't know.
I enjoy it, but no.
I prefer the 40-year-old virgin over it.
That was on the cusp of my list, Sergey. It was. It's a great
movie. What about House of Wax? Is that the original or is that the remake, Mark?
The remake.
Oh, okay. I'm planning to watch the remake next like spooky season because this October I watched the original. So Sergey, have you seen House of Wax?
No.
All right, so that's definitely a hard no. We Own the Night. Have you seen that?
It's a zombie film, right?
No, that's a cop film with Mark Wahlberg and Joaquin Phoenix.
No, I haven't seen it.
I still need to watch Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. That keeps getting worse for me every time I watch it.
I don't know how you guys have seen it more than once.
I've seen that like
Well, Mads Mikkelsen is in it.
Yeah,
so.
he's great.
I've seen it 20 times. It's awesome. I love it. It's one of my favorite Marvel movies.
I don't think I've seen any movie 20 times.
That's terrible. How have you not seen any movie 20 times?
Because I have so many other films to watch.
Let's go to the better superhero film. Batman v Superman Ultimate Cut.
Yeah,
I do like that one.
I'm in. Let's skip. You know what?
We'll give it to Marv because we've been pretty tough on.
Yes, and honestly, I kind of want to stir the pot. I want to see people's reactions. Chris, have Batman v Superman on here? Yes, we have
the
Batman
ultimate cut. The ultimate cut.
The ultimate cut. You're right. I do like that one. I mean, I don't care. Like,
yeah. Not Justice League though, huh?
Yeah.
Which the ultimate cut. The ultimate.
Oh, okay.
With DC, like it's always got to be the ultimate.
All right. Let's see. Deep Blue Sea. I have not seen it.
That's a Jessica Alba movie.
No, that's
that's Into the Blue.
Deep Blue Sea was Bill Jackson.
Is that a shark movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I have not seen that one.
What about the faculty? Marv, did you spell
faculty? I think I did enjoy that one. Hold on, let me see. I think I did like it.
It's a 90s classic.
I think I liked it.
What about
Robert Rodriguez? Yes. I did give it 3.5. So that is a possibility.
Let's put it in there. Let's do it.
I haven't seen it.
You suck, Chad.
That I do.
It's like Scream, sort of. It's got that teen horror vibe to it.
What about The Night Before? Sergey, have you seen The Night Before?
I don't know what that is.
It's a Seth Rogen movie.
Anthony Mackie.
Nah.
It's fun.
Seth Rogen. Yeah.
What about Sinister?
I like the premise. I don't know if I really like the movie that much though. But it's a maybe. Ethan Hawke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like Ethan Hawke. And speaking of Ethan Hawke, the next movie, Brooklyn's Finest.
I didn't like that movie.
I love that movie. I adore it. I've seen that movie.
I watched it for the nudity, honestly, the first time I watched it.
What about Anger Management? We have a friend that should watch that movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time, but I did enjoy it.
What about, okay, I'll give a bone to this. Training Day. I like that movie. Sergey, did you like that movie?
It was alright. I would consider it. No. We could put it in there.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, because I like Training Day. And I know Mark likes it too. That movie looks really good on 4K. Maybe I got that and I was like, holy cow, it looks so good. And then the next one, just as a preview, the next one is Knives Out.
Yeah, I'd put that in there.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I did give it 5 stars, but it didn't make my list. I don't think
it belongs.
Yeah, it didn't make it.
Yeah, I'll give Knives Out that. Knives Out. That's like one of the few films that is like a Thanksgiving film, and it's so good. All right, 25th Hour.
I haven't seen it.
It's fine. Pain and Gain.
I haven't seen it. Might be the only Michael Bay film I would enjoy, but
damn it, Sergey! I need you to watch that one. That belongs on this list.
Halloween H2O. See what it is?
I
haven't seen it.
Nah. See, I would rather watch Halloween Resurrection. Oh wait, what's the one with Exhibit in it? I would rather watch that.
You mean Busta Rhymes? Ain't no damn Exhibit.
Oh yeah, Busta Rhymes.
That movie's terrible.
It's terrible, but it's entertaining.
It is very much entertaining for all the wrong reasons.
Exactly.
H2O.
I don't like any of the Halloween movies.
Halloween H2O is what Halloween 2018 was copying. Just so you guys know.
What about Knives Out 2?
Glass Onion.
I didn't like it as much. I liked it, but I didn't like it as much.
Yeah, I liked it quite a bit too. I probably wouldn't put it in my top 100 though.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it in the top 100, especially since we already have the one.
I hate you.
Bad Boys 2.
It's a
I haven't
classic.
even seen Bad Boys 1.
You got to put Bad Boys 2 just on principle. You have to do it. You know you do.
I'll be up to Chad to decide.
Yeah, no. That movie is like getting a cheese grater to your nuts. Like that movie was.
Says
Ugh.
you. Then why is it one of the most beloved action classics of the last 20 years?
Whoa! I don't know about all that.
It
Comment
is.
section down below. Do you guys like Bad Boys?
What, is there like a fourth one that just came out, or
It did.
how many are there?
The fourth one.
So they made 4 of those, but they can't make National Treasure 3.
Well, people actually like these movies.
People like National Treasure as well. What are you talking
Then
about?
they would have
People
made
love
more of
National
them.
Treasure.
They would have made more of them.
Oh my goodness, that's because it's Disney.
Whatever.
Jerry Bruckheimer, that hawk hack brawn.
Yeah,
Jerry Bruckheimer also made Bad Boys, and I
Yeah.
love
I know. That's why I'm mentioning National Treasure.
Con Air. Let's go. Gone in 60 seconds.
All right, School of
Yeah.
Rock.
School of
School
Rock.
of Rock is quite enjoyable, but
Yeah, I do like it.
I'm
Let's,
not putting it on.
let's put it on there.
Nah.
You're a dick.
Nah,
Yeah, nah. Just
I'll put it on there.
of all Linklater films, this one is what we're gonna put on there.
You're a dick.
Well, it's not like there's any other ones on here.
I know, but like Boyhood, the Before trilogy. Shoot, come on.
You could put this on there just for him.
I can't do it, man. I can't sleep. What about Sleepy
So
Hollow?
you,
Sorry, have you seen Sleepy Hollow?
I think I have. Is that the Johnny Depp one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay. Enjoyable.
We'll skip
I wouldn't
that.
put it in the top 100.
Sorry, we know you're a fan of
Fine.
M. Night Shyamalan. What about Signs?
I do like Signs, so I would put it in there.
All right, I'm not putting it in there.
You're an
Really?
asshole. You are. A
Wow. You're not putting Chris Stuckman's favorite film on here?
Halloween 4. What's the title? Halloween 4?
The Return of Michael Myers.
I prefer Halloween 3.
I don't personally.
What about
Nobody does.
Sergey, have you seen Prince of Egypt yet?
No.
I like Prince of Egypt a lot.
You can put it in there.
Yeah, but
I'm sure I would like it. I'm sure I would.
You know what? Actually, yeah, because Sergey's given us a bone, Marv.
You need to give us a bone, Chad. I'm tired of you.
I gave you bones. What are you talking about?
School of Rock belongs on there.
I gave Fearless a bone.
I'd rather School of Rock than Fearless. Take Fearless
What?
for School of Rock.
Wow.
I feel like we each need to have.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having School of Rock in there. It's a fun movie.
I really want it on there.
Here we go. I'll tell you what, Marv. We will put. What did we give a bone for? Never mind. I couldn't think off the cuff with that one. Never mind.
I mean, it's not important.
It's not important. My Bloody Valentine in 3D. I have not seen this.
I saw it in 2D, and maybe I missed out on the 3D, but I didn't like it.
So that's a no-go. 22 Jump Street, I think, is one of the best comedy sequels
Ever made.
Yes. I agree with
I
you.
enjoyed it. I don't know if it would be my top 100, but I enjoyed it.
All right. Do you think we should add to the list?
I mean, how?
Which 21 Jump Street? Marv, you don't have
21. I do think 21 is better, but I think there's more laughs in 22.
22 is better.
Story's better in 21. You get more laughs in 22.
I think 22 story is better. I think everything about 22 is better. Everything.
Well, all right. I think I'm taking the bone back. I really like 22 Jump Street, but if 21 is not if 21 is not even on here, like 21, I do think is better across the board, including.
I have literally watched 22 Jump Street back to back.
Have you seen it 22 times though?
No, I've seen it probably double that.
All right, Avatar 2.
I would put that in there.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I've seen
Put it in there.
Put it in there, Chad. You've been a dick long enough.
It's a visually stunning movie. Put it in there.
it is, but
Just put it in
It's
there.
better than the
I hate
first
the
one.
final 10 minutes. I hate when they bring that character back. I'm like, how can a 300-pound dude get picked up like that? I'm like, how?
Listen, put it in there, okay?
Sorry, I hate the fact that they're having the same villain for 3 straight movies. Why? Why are we doing this?
Just pretend the first one doesn't exist.
I mean,
I like the first one.
Darth Vader is definitely a thing. Darth Vader was the same villain for 3 movies.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fanboy of Star Wars like that, though.
Put
Yeah,
it in there.
he only owns Return. What is it? The Last Jedi.
Yeah,
The only Star Wars movie he wants. It's crazy.
Last Jedi, man. Hey, once George Lucas, actually releases the original Star Wars.
He won't do that.
I know he never will. So I'll never own the original Star Wars.
No, unless you want to have a VHS.
Oh, I hate what he did with that edition of A New Hope. It was terrible. All right. Oh gosh, here we go. I still know what you did last summer.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Yeah, Marv, what happened?
That's the better one.
I like that. It was a childhood classic for me. I watched it a lot with my dad and my brother when I was a kid, every Saturday.
I would go with the first one. I can't go with the second one.
The Parent Trap, is that Marv? The Parent Trap, is that the original or the 90s?
That's the
version?
Nancy Myers one, the 1998 version.
The one with like Dennis Quaid?
Yes.
I hated that as a kid, so I'm saying hard L.
Why did you hate one of my favorite movies?
I just remember it being like not as good in the original, like at all. And I was saying that as an 8-year-old when I watched it. But the original Parent Trap, I would rewatch. Like that movie, I actually think is decent. But the remake. What about you, Sergey? Have you seen Parent Trap?
I don't know if I saw that one. Is that the one with Lindsay Lohan?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought it was okay.
All right.
I just realized that I don't have The Holiday on my list.
Oh,
The Holiday, the Queen Latifah movie?
No, that's Last Holiday.
Okay.
The Holiday is with Kate Winslet and
Oh yeah, Jack Black, right? Yeah.
Are we adding Spy to the list?
No, Melissa McCarthy is not funny, and she does not deserve to be on.
First of all, that is one of the greatest comedies of all time. Of all time. It has a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. It made $300 million worldwide. But it's a great
she should do more dramas. I think she's better in that.
Spy is one of the greatest comedies of all time.
Can
No,
you
they're not.
forgive me? That was such a good movie. She was great in that. What about Deadpool? I'm saying no. Hard no.
I enjoyed it.
Deadpool
But I
is one
wouldn't
of the
put it in
greatest comic adaptations of all time. It belongs on the list.
Blade's not even in here.
Blade is not Deadpool.
I mean, I like Kick-Ass much better than Deadpool.
Kick-Ass is on my list.
I liked Deadpool better when it was called Kick-Ass.
You're just an asshole, man.
The Other Woman I have not seen.
I don't know what that one is.
It's bunch of ladies get together, and yeah, stuff happens.
Sounds like the Age of Innocence.
Marv, am I correct with that plot?
No, Cameron Diaz is seeing a guy who turns out to be married. So the wife and the mistress team up to steal all his money.
Jeez.
Huh.
All right.
Sounds like Double Indemnity a little bit.
It's Leslie Mann. Leslie Mann.
Divergent.
Divergent belongs in there.
No.
Nope, I agree. The Conjuring, I would say yes.
I would consider it. Yeah.
I do love The Conjuring. I rewatched that recently. It's very good. It's probably my favorite jump scare film, honestly.
Huh.
All right. Moving along. All right. Kick-Ass. If we're going to have a violent, foul-mouthed superhero film, I would say this one. What about you, Sergey? I know it's got your boy Nicolas Cage in it as Big Daddy.
You trying to sell this movie on me?
Oh, you haven't
It's
seen it?
okay. I know I have. I found it okay. I don't know if I would put it in the 100.
think it's my favorite Matthew Vaughn film, I believe.
I mean, if you guys want to put it in there, you can put it in there. I think it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you think it's okay, because we need a consensus, then we will not. Little Nicky.
Oh, that actually made it in here.
That made it in.
I didn't even look at it. No.
What about The Boss?
I put a bunch of other Adam Sandler movies over that, like what is it?
Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. I wrote that. Little Daddy. Or Big Daddy. I put in there.
What about The Boss
Not
with
that.
Melissa McCarthy?
I remember the poster. That's all I remember.
What about Inception?
Yeah, I put that in.
It's really dipped for me, but I will add it. I like it.
Yeah, 4 Nolan movies now.
We are officially Nolanites. Inception. This is why I like doing this video, because like it's hard trying to find a middle ground for our list, because all three of our lists are so different.
I know you
The
guys.
three are Die
guys-
Hard, some of the best editing in cinema for this movie.
Yeah. I do like that movie quite a bit, though. Probably like the third best Die Hard film.
Yeah, I think so. I wouldn't add it. Sergey, what about you? Would you add it?
I would have had the original Die Hard or Die Hard with a Vengeance on here.
Yeah, I just that Live Free or Die Hard is kind of like my representation for the whole franchise, because that movie I've seen the most. I could watch that movie right now effortlessly.
I could watch Live Free or Die Hard with a Vengeance anytime. It's like a great buddy cop movie.
I could watch Die Hard 4 like back to back to back to
It
back.
is good, yeah.
Queen of the Damned, I have not seen. Have you seen
I
that?
have not seen it. I just know what the poster looks like. It's Rosario Dawson, I think, right?
No, it's not.
What
It's-
about
Okay, that looks like.
what about Sergey? Have you seen Jawbreaker?
I don't even know what that is.
All right, past that. 81 Euro Trip. Have you seen that?
No,
No. All right. 82 John Carter. Have you seen that?
I have. It's okay. Should have been better than what it was.
Agreed. Just go with it. I still have to see it.
It's not a good movie, but it is a guilty pleasure.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's a fun movie, just because
Talk-
Adam Sandler has such great chemistry with everybody. in the movie.
Talk to him,
I-
Sergey.
Look,
Talk to
I'm
him.
not just going with it. Next one.
asshole.
Joyride. What about Joyride? Have you seen it, Sergey?
Is that horror series that's been like overdone?
Well, I'm not talking about the series, but the 2001 Paul Walker movie.
No.
Jennifer's Body.
No, I never understood why people like that movie.
What?
Other than the attractive women in the movie, but that's really it.
You got me yelling. I'm like
Megan Fox. That's why he chose the movie.
No, it's not. It's a really great story, dude. It's a fun movie, dude. Like it's like Goosebumps for adults, kind of.
Yeah.
Don't save your jokes for later. Just go and move on to the next.
I'm gonna save my body, not for that movie. 86 Kick-Ass 2, enjoyable movie. That's it. That's the review. Sergey, have you seen it?
I have. I'd rather put the first one.
All right, so that's a 87 Class Act.
I don't know what that is.
I'm pretty sure you guys don't know what that is.
Marv, we'll get to my list. Why you haven't seen. House Party, number 88. Have you seen that,
I
Sergey?
never even heard of it.
I haven't seen it. Number 89, Contraband. Is that the Mark Wahlberg one?
Mm-hmm.
Middle of the road movie.
I haven't seen it. Children of Men, we already have. Conjuring 2.
I would put that in there.
I would not. No, just
Really?
it's solid.
Really?
It's a solid film.
Wow.
Soul Food.
You don't know what that is. I know you don't.
I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know the movie.
I think I have it on my watch list, but I have not seen it. The Wood. Do we have a porno? Our first porno on this?
I don't know.
No,
what is
the
that?
Wood-
Is that another title for Pinocchio?
No, it's short for Inglewood. It's called. of a neighborhood.
Nah, I'm messing with you,
Never
Marv.
heard of this movie.
I have not seen The Wood. Number 94, though. I know that this is a movie Sergey loves. Let's zoom in. We got to zoom in real. This is Sergey's favorite movie of all time. Planet Terror.
Hey, I gave it I think like 2.5 or something. I can see why people enjoy it. It's a dumb movie. It's got an interesting premise. That's about it. I hate the look of it.
I love the look of
The
it.
special effects are terrible.
I still need to watch it. Number 95, Assassination Nation. Yes, I really like that movie. Sergey, have you seen it?
I have not seen it.
I don't think you would like it, but I really, really, really like it.
What genre is this?
It's
Action?
I guess thriller. I guess was that Marv? Would we say thriller? I guess.
I would call it a teen fantasy.
I mean, that's the aspect I think that you might not like, Sergey, because they what's cool about the director is that he changed a lot, but 6-7 years ago when he made this film, he worked with the actresses so that way the vernacular of high school, females was like really accurate. So the characters can sometimes be grating, but I don't know. I think it brings up a lot of interesting questions, and at the same time, it's
Hold up,
incredibly well filmed.
I'll nip this in the bud right now. Do you like Euphoria, Sergey?
I never watched it.
Were you ever interested in it?
No.
Then you won't be interested in this movie.
So we'll skip that. I really like it though. I would have given you a bone for that.
Chad, you like Euphoria, right?
Yeah, I like Euphoria.
Yeah, I'm gonna binge watch it soon.
I like season 1 much more though, but
I like season 2.
Season 2 has its moments. Little Children, the movie. I love this movie. Sergey, you haven't seen it yet though, right?
I don't think I have.
Okay, so we'll skip that.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Street Kings. I don't think I've seen that. Have you seen that, Sergey?
It's with Keanu Reeves.
Forrest Whitaker. Oh no, that's The Last King of Scotland. No, I haven't.
Forrest Whitaker's in it. You had it right.
Oh yeah, okay. I might have seen it, but it's been a long time, so I don't remember.
It's from the writer of Training Day, Chad.
Oh, okay. I still need to watch.
This is his second movie, I think it is.
98 Wedding Crashers.
I don't know.
Number 99, 27 Dresses. I still need to watch this.
I haven't seen it.
And number 100, The Sacrament.
I don't think I've heard of that movie.
Okay, we're all done.
All right, so we're done with. We'll get to the comment section, but I first want to see just an idea how many we're at now. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, stop. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So we're at 46.
Jeez.
Yeah. Which is not that much. I thought it would be much more, honestly.
So
I know you have some titles on your list, Chad.
You know what this means? That means you can go ahead and put Halloween on here. You can go ahead and put Scream 2 on here.
No, not Scream. I'd be willing to put a Halloween on here, but not Scream 2.
God damn it. All right, Halloween's.
We already have a Scream movie on here. Why would we put 2 of them in here?
Fine. Halloween has to be on this list, Chad. All right. What was the other one that he didn't give us?
Look, I'm going to give Halloween the original a bone, but that's up to Sergey at the end.
He said yes.
You could put it in there.
Yeah.
Put it as number 100.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, put it as 100, Chad. But it's going in.
Oh god.
He ain't off
the amount of movies that didn't make it. All the classics that didn't make it.
Did 50 First Dates get in there?
Heck no, you kidding me?
So go ahead and put that in there too.
Put it in there.
Put it in there.
No, I'm not giving a bone to that movie. I'm giving a bone
50
to
First Dates?
I haven't seen it.
Give it a bone, Chad.
I give Uncut Gems a bone. I give Punch.
You even said it yourself. You didn't expect it to be this little. So go ahead and fill these gaps. You got to put School of Rock, Halloween.
We haven't even gotten to it. We haven't even gotten to mine. We've gotten 2/3 of the way through.
Don't choose any movie.
All right, we're gonna go through yours and watch. We're gonna still have some slots left, and we're gonna fill them. I got them.
Marv, make sure to say no to Silence of the Lambs. Chad will lose
I will do that. Yes,
it.
I'm gonna do it for Halloween.
Well, we added Halloween.
You didn't have it yet.
We just added Halloween.
You added it? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's number 100.
I'm going to do it for 51st dates then. How about that? Yeah, we're not going to put in Silence of the Lambs now.
I put that over School of Rock.
Let's go. I'm ready for this.
All right, let's see. For the comments. Sorry, I have to go back. All right, so we'll have this because we've already been going for 2 hours, 16 minutes. What we're going to do is we'll go through the comment section. Then we'll quickly go through mine. We'll have to go even faster. And then if we still have slots to fill out, the next video will be us filling out those slots. And then also just more negotiating. And then possibly in that video, we'll then try to rank them, like the collective top 100. So let me quickly go through these. Film Kid says no, Marv wouldn't get demonetized. EDP did videos on his top 100 corn stars. Joe, oh boy, strap in. Film Kid, no. Joe, all Marv, you and I love for 51st Dates. Adam Sandler is my hero. Joe, out of his top 10, only one I would consider is Hereditary or maybe Exorcist.
I can get with that.
Hard to put romantic comedies in top 10. Joe, stop, Sergey, stop.
On what?
Sandler is Bay. Bootzilla, have you watched The Penguin? If so, what do you think of it?
It is the greatest show of the year. Yes, it is.
Well, it's solid.
You're a hater, and nothing you say is even worth talking about. The Penguin is fantastic.
It's
excellent.
solid. Sergey, what are your thoughts?
I still have to watch it. I have no excitement for it.
You need to watch it tonight.
Tonight. At 2 a.m. when we finish. What a start.
You have to watch it tonight.
It's
You're
solid.
a hater, Chad. You're a hater. That's
I
it.
said it's solid. I didn't say it was bad. I said it's solid.
You're a hater, period. All right, let's go.
It has one 8 out of 10 episode, and all the rest are 7 out of 10.
I mean, that's okay.
It's not bad. Andrew Lay rom-coms are hard sell for me, but I do rewatch The Proposal all the time. I still need to watch that.
That is a great
Joe, his 10 to 20. I like 8 Mile and Blair Witch. Blair Witch only because it created the found footage horror genre. Yeah, it's true. And Gone Girl, solid too. I love Gone Girl. Scream is good, but not top 20. Blair Witch over Cloverfield easily. Yeah. Film Kid, haven't seen Blair Witch, but I have seen Cloverfield. The Town is phenomenal. Yes. Joe, 21 and 30. I like Infinity War only in that area. Andrew Lay. Besides Hereditary, the only other two great movies on Marv's top 25 are the only two I saw. Love Gone Girl, hate The Prestige. Whoa.
That's crazy.
Joe, LOL Marv. Film Kid, Edge of Tomorrow is better than Groundhog Day. Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa. Marv, have you seen Groundhog Day?
I have. I have.
Just want to make sure.
Yes. Edge of Tomorrow is way better. Yes, it is.
I mean, they're two different movies, but yeah. I like Groundhog Day a little bit more.
That has to get on there too, Chad. That's a slot that's open too. I ain't forget.
Andrew Lay, same Chad. Oblivion is a lot more my vibe than Edge of Tomorrow. I love Oblivion in terms of like the technical aspects. Joe, Marv, what about Silver Linings Playbook as a fellow Eagles fan would be my top 100? Oh yeah, Marv, how do you not have Silver Linings Playbook in your top 100?
It's a good movie.
Does this mean you're a Cowboys fan?
I like it.
Sweet Home
He doesn't have Invincible in here either.
I don't. It was almost there. It was almost there, Sergey. I'm not gonna lie.
Or Remember the Titans. Where are those? Where's that?
It was right outside the top 100. Invincible was on there though. It was. It really. I love Invincible. Chad hates it, but I love it.
I did not say I hated it. I said
you said you hated Invincible.
As an Eagles hater, you hate it.
I have a review to back it up on Letterboxd. I did not say I hated it.
Whatever. I said I loved it, and you were like, "Oh, that's just such a terrible movie." Sergey,
literally, I am pulling up my review.
Like something he would say.
I am pulling up my review. I watched it on let me see. I think it was like a couple sentences. I gave it 2.75. Watched this on the airplane en route to our honeymoon. My wife pitched this movie for us to watch since I hadn't seen it before. It's fine, middle of the road movie, stylishly shot, well acted, and a good production design. Movie has heart too. That said, it's pretty light in terms of character development, plot, and pacing. The story also feels rather skeletal. Still, it's inspirational, has its heart in the right place.
I do agree with that review.
Yeah, it's not bad. Where in that review did I say it's terrible?
I said what you said to
Solid.
me. Out of your mouth, what you said to me, not the review. I never read your review. I only heard what you said to me.
I did not say it was terrible.
I said I was gushing about it, and you shot me down. I was like, damn. I was like, he does not like that.
I never once said this movie was terrible. You were misremembering. I never said it was terrible.
You said, I forget what other words you used. You just like you didn't say middle of the road. You said something else, but you did not like it, and I was sad because I was like, I was really hoping you would watch it. You're like, no, I saw it. It's not good. You shot it down, man. I was very sad.
Saying something's not good, it's not saying that it's terrible and that it's abysmal, though.
Chad, you said it was terrible.
I don't agree with that. But
what is your favorite football movie, Chad?
Oh gosh, that's a good question.
He doesn't love football.
We just watched a football game the other week. What are you talking about? I'm placing bets on football. What are you talking about?
That's why, because they're placing bets.
That is sad. That is actually sad.
What is my favorite football movie? I actually don't know.
I'm working on my.
It's Invincible.
Is it Rudy?
No.
It's Air Bud.
Radio.
Radio's a good
football. Radio? Really?
I'm kidding.
Oh
I haven't seen it, but I've heard that it's aged like sour milk.
Really? I love Radio. That movie's good.
I've heard the way it depicts, his condition is not good.
I don't think he overacts it, if that's what you mean. I don't. He kind of like he. Remember when
we've seen Tropic Thunder. Remember what Robert Downey Jr. said?
When you go full, he didn't go full. I don't think. I think he kind of like stuck.
Double Toasted did a review of it recently, and it was utterly hilarious. It's such a good. Yeah, I don't know, man. Football. I'm looking on Letterboxd right now. Football is a.
I would go with The Waterboy probably.
I mean, neither one of you have seen Friday Night Lights, so you can't really.
No.
That is it. That is the one you're talking. If you're talking about the greatest football movie, that is it. I mean,
Remember the Titans.
A lot of these are just kind of like, like The Express was all right.
Like Remember the Titans. Most people, that would be most people's option. But I want to say Friday Night Lights because it's more like it's like gritty and raw. Like I was watching it about a couple 2 months ago maybe, and just the feel of, and I watch it probably like 5 times a year, and like the way it's shot, like the way it's edited, like it has like a documentary style type of approach. The score, it feels kind of like an action movie, honestly. All the football sequences, but also like the training, the drama is really sad. How that town really, it's kind of like in that movie, it's kind of like how Philly treats its sports. So
it's not like a conventional sports movie that's supposed to be very inspirational, very formulaic.
Actually, it's very sad. It's actually kind of a depressing movie, if I'm being honest.
That's good.
No.
All right, we got to get through. We have a bunch more comments. Joe, LOL, at the Project X criticism. Yeah. Film Kid, I haven't seen Project X, but it's a movie that genuinely just disturbs me. Fair. Joe, LOL, Spring Break Boner. Whoa, Chad. I said what I said. That movie, I feel like best describes Marv. Like that it's not in his top 10, but I think it's the top 10 movies that best describes Marv. Like that's Marv's soul, I feel like.
No. My soul would probably be American Pie 2 mixed with Knocked Up.
I thought Dazed and Confused probably.
Knocked Up mixed with American Pie 2 is my heart and soul.
Joe, 3150 Oppenheimer. Batman Begins. No Twilight on top 100. Well, he had Eclipse. Which, love 40-Year-Old Virgin and Anchorman for comedies. Yes. Where was Madam Web though, Marv? Wow.
No Madam Web for me.
Love Training Day, and I have it higher on my list than top 30. It's fair. Andrew Lay, irrelevant fun fact. In my native Vietnamese, BVS is acronym for tampon. Oh my goodness, I love that. Tampon justice. Joe, Knives Out is solid. Titanic should be higher in top 15. Signs, really good too. Joe, My Bloody Valentine is horrible though. What's the title of Halloween 4? LOL, exactly. Agreed on 22 Jump Street. LOL, Chad. Joe also says Melissa McCarthy is not funny. Hard to agree. I'll give her Bridesmaids, but that's about it. Film Kit, I got to get going to have a good live stream. Thanks, man. I know I'm late getting to this by about 20 or so minutes. Joe also says Night Film Kid. Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison better. I do need to rewatch both. It's been a long time for both. R.I.P. Ayla Quinn of the day of the day.
R.I.P. Aaliyah.
Good movie though. Jennifer's Body is bad. Joe says. OMG House Party classic hood movie. Like the movie Friday, Chad. I know I need to watch it. Speaking of Marv, no Friday.
I put Friday on my list.
Yeah, he had Friday. It's just he got, majority did not rule for that movie. Joe, Wedding Crashers and Step Brothers, I include comedy top 100. If Marv had Step Brothers over Wedding Crashers, I would say I would entertain that.
It was almost there.
Joe, Silent Slam's guaranteed top 100 movies. Thank you. Bootzilla, agreed. Marv, The Penguin is great. Don't say it about very, very many shows. Joe, Airbud, LOL, Friday.
It's a football movie.
Dexter. That was a childhood movie. Andrew Lay, I like My All-American Football as a movie. I like My All-American as a football movie. Joe, for football, or Jerry Maguire. I like Jerry Maguire to an extent. Andrew Lay, I would agree with your takes earlier about Moneyball being a great baseball movie, but I view it more like a business movie. That's fair. And honestly, that movie really opened my eyes to just how baseball is in general. And it kind of took me back too, because when I used to be like really into baseball, I would look at it from this perspective. Like I would pay attention to like on base percentage. I would pay attention to like RBIs. So I had that like mindset when I was watching it back in the day, but I didn't realize that that's not how most people watch baseball. It wasn't until years later I was like, oh, people don't watch it like this. So, but yeah,
I thought they do watch it for the statistics.
Most people
trade picks or stuff like that.
Most people I talk to just watch it like casually, where it's like, oh, they're winning, or oh, their record's good, but not like in depth. Like I remember I used to try to talk to people about like, oh, this person has like 20 home runs so far, and it's like, oh, okay.
So you're saying in baseball specifically, or just sports in general?
I would say specifically baseball, and
okay.
I feel like it makes sense because in baseball you have 162 games. Like that's a long time to try to sustain people's interest versus football. It's only 17 games now. All right, so we just got past all the comments. So are you guys down to go through my half and then we'll wrap things up?
Yeah, right. I'm down.
All right, and we'll try to speed through mine. All right. American Beauty. You boys willing to give me a bone?
Are you going to share the screen?
Oh, right.
I would have to go back to it. Let's see what else is on this.
I would have gave you a bone, but you've hurt my heart too much.
There Will Be Blood.
I'd go with that.
No.
Marv.
Nope.
Schindler's List.
Nope.
Grand
I'd
Budapest
go
Hotel?
with it.
No.
Absolutely. No.
Godfather.
Godfather can go on.
We can put it on there.
I'm gonna say I'm really having an aneurysm for not at least adding Godfather of all movies.
That's what happens when you don't put in 50 First Dates.
Oh my goodness. I can't wait for people to watch the next stream without any context. And they're like, why is this movie on here and not this one?
They're like, why is How to Be Single not on here?
It should be on there.
All right, let's see. What about Silence of the Lambs?
We already talked about this. No.
No,
No, I put it on.
Marv?
I'm not putting it on there.
Oh my. All right.
See what you did, Chad?
The Social
You
Network.
started a war.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna put the
Uh,
social network on there. Nope.
Well, you know I hate Facebook.
This, you see, what goes around comes around, Chad.
The Good, the
Karma.
Bad, and the Ugly.
I'd put that in
I
there.
never saw the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I'd put it in there.
Yeah,
For a few dollars more, didn't make it. So I don't know.
Hey, I would have given for a few dollars more, but I knew Marv hadn't seen it.
Well, Marv hasn't seen this one either, so I guess it's not making the list.
Marv hasn't given any bones. I just realized I gave a couple bones. Marv hasn't
I
given
gave you a
any.
couple bones. Yes, I did.
The only bone he has is when he sees how to be single. Marv,
No.
you gotta give some kind of bone with one of these.
No, you didn't give me a bone when I needed it most.
Oh my goodness. I give you several bones.
Nah.
I've been giving bones all stream.
Well. When we come back to these slots, we'll negotiate. Right?
What about The Shining? I just showed you The Shining. What about that?
I'm not.
He wants Dr. Sleep.
I will put Dr. Sleep in there over that.
I can't. What about Once Upon a Time in the West? That's a fantastic film.
I would put it in there.
I never
but
saw that.
Clockwork Orange.
I'd put it in there.
I never saw that either.
Gosh darn it, Marv. What have you been doing? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Fantastic film. What about that one?
Never saw that one.
I mean, I would put it in there.
What about The Thin Red Line? What is war?
No, I can't
Never-
put that in there.
I never saw that.
What about Lincoln?
No.
Classic. What about Girl with the Dragon Tattoo?
I'd put it in there.
No.
The Marv cut?
The Marv cut I could put in there.
I refuse to put Marv's The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo 2000. So we are moving on. This is insane. All right.
Oh gosh.
Blade Runner?
Ooh.
You can put Blade Runner.
The original?
Yeah.
All right. I guess.
I will take it. So I love Blade Runner. The vibes in that film, as the kids say these days. We're getting somewhere. All right.
You said to speed it up, so we're just saying no to everything.
Being John Malkovich.
No, I never saw it.
Okay, so it's not going on.
That's not going on. Tree of Life.
Nope.
Never saw it.
Spotlight.
Never saw it.
Once Upon a Time in America. Or
I never saw it.
America, as Robert Storms would say. Chinatown.
Nope. Nah, I wouldn't put it in the top 100.
7.
That I would.
You can put 7 in there.
All right, we'll take it. we'll take it. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. I have an aneurysm, but I'll take it. 7. 7's a great movie. I just rewatched it actually.
You're picking up the 4K.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'll probably pick it up a 4K unless David Fincher did what James Cameron does best, which is AI it to death. Let's see, Rosemary's Baby.
You mean Repulsion?
Repulsion's solid. I need to rewatch it.
I don't know. It's okay. I enjoyed it.
I'm seeing in the comment section someone's Joe saying let chat votes tie. What we should do is if we don't get to 100, we should have it where the audience then has to also interact. That'd be a lot of fun.
We accept mail-in ballots.
Yeah.
Hey, only if it's for my votes. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. What about LA Confidential?
Never saw it.
Guess it's not making it in there.
Not making it. Godfather Part 2, neither of you hacks have seen it, so that's not
No.
it. Boogie Nights, Marv.
I haven't seen it.
Never saw it.
Transpotting, please.
I'd put that in there. I would put that in there.
Marv.
Never saw it.
12 Angry Men.
Never saw that.
And
The
probably
Raid
not.
2, I know Sergey hasn't
Love the Raid too. I would put the Raid 2 in.
Marv's favorite. I mean, not Marv. Sergey's favorite horror film, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No.
What about The Master? I know Marv loves that movie.
No, I don't. Movie sucks.
No. I didn't really like it.
You said you enjoyed it, Sergey, to an extent.
I would never watch it again, probably.
That's a shame. It gets better with each feeling.
No, it doesn't.
Speaking of,
I wouldn't know because I wouldn't watch it again.
You're missing out on the PTA train, boys. Speaking
Yeah,
of
it's
PTA,
okay.
another
I'd watch Phantom Thread.
Punch Drunk Love.
No, where's Phantom Thread?
No.
I like Phantom Thread.
It's not on here.
Yeah, it's true. It's not even in my top 250. I like it though.
Wow.
I like it quite a bit though. What about Citizen Kane?
Never
I'd
saw
put
it.
that in there.
Marv, you haven't seen what about Fight Club?
I'd put that in there.
What'd you say, Marv?
I said I never saw it.
12 Years a Slave?
Never saw it.
Nah.
Never saw it.
Requiem for a Dream?
Never
I
saw
would.
Amadeus?
Oh my gosh, put that movie in there.
Marv, have you seen
I never
Amadeus?
saw
Well, just put that movie in
I
there.
never saw it.
Apocalypse Now?
Yes.
I never saw that one.
Blue Velvet?
Never saw that one.
Unforgiven?
Never saw that one.
I'd put it.
Eraserhead?
Never saw that one.
Okay.
Wow, Chad, you're not winning any votes here.
Well, I think I'm about to with The Dark Knight. Actually, no. Actually, no. Marv doesn't like The Dark Knight, so I might lose this one. Dark Knight?
No.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind?
I would put that in there.
I never saw it.
Kate Winslet, man.
I never saw it.
Kate Winslet.
Shawshank Redemption. What about Shawshank? Come on.
Put it in there.
You can put that in there.
All right, there we go. We got some
We're having a lot of luck with Morgan Freeman.
Oh, yeah, didn't we already add No Country for Old Men?
Yep.
Yeah.
My bad. Shawshank Redemption. Ooh, we got Sergey's favorite movie, All the President's Men.
Nope.
Ooh,
I'd rather put JFK in there.
I love JFK. Marv,
Yeah.
have you seen JFK?
I have seen JFK. JFK. Don't put it in there.
He's like, it's too long. Can't do it.
Can't do it, Chad.
What about Drive? With Ryan
I'd put
Gosling?
it in there.
I'll do it. I'll do that one.
Yeah, let's give
Put that
Ryan
in there.
Gosling something. Come on. There we go.
Refn makes the list.
He would approve that I'm using red for his movie. He loves his color gels.
Color
No
gel.
Neon Demon though, huh?
I like Neon Demon. I like it quite a bit, but not top 100 for me. All right, here we go. Raging Bull.
I never saw it.
What about? Oh wait, Psycho. I just realized.
We already had that.
Did we
We
have
did
Psycho?
not put it. We
Yeah,
did not.
didn't.
Because Marv hasn't seen it.
Or-
Return of the King we already put in there.
Yeah, let me.
I don't know why it's red.
I think it's because I didn't put it on I didn't change it on mine. I changed it. I think it was on Marv's. The Graduate, Marv.
I'd put that in there.
I never saw it.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Yep.
I'll
Put
put
that in
it.
there.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking, guys. Fury Road rules. May or may not be in my top 10 action films of all time. A little spoiler alert for future video. The movie rules.
All
All right. Should I even bother? Yeah, I'll ask.
I mean, you know, I would put it in there, but
But what is it?
Harv would hear it.
Huh?
Of course not.
There we
Say it
go.
again. Say it again.
We won't add it. What about Gladiator?
I'd put it in there.
I never saw it.
Gladiator?
I never saw it.
He's gonna see Gladiator 2, but he hasn't seen Gladiator.
I'm going to see
Marv.
Gladiator 2 for the experience of the double feature.
Marv,
Is
I
that-
think You told me
See
you
the
saw
first
Gladiator.
movie.
What are you talking about?
I saw Kingdom of Heaven.
You told me. I remember at the start of the pandemic, I was like, "Oh, Marv, I'll show you. I'll show you Gladiator." And then a year later, I was like, "Oh yeah, you want to watch it?" And then you were like, "Oh, I saw that over the summer."
Gladiator? Are you sure you're talking about the right one?
What
Russell
other one
Crowe.
is there?
No. Are you talking about the right movie? Is what I mean.
With Russell Crowe and Joaquin Phoenix?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen that movie?
I don't believe I have.
Wow.
I mean, you talking about Maximus, right?
Yeah.
No, I've seen Gladiator. I have seen Gladiator. Maximus.
Uh,
Yeah, that one. Only
And what do you think of it?
I don't remember it.
Rewatch it.
Rewatch it. What about okay, Marv? You got to be with me with this. What about The Departed?
Oh yeah, for sure,
God.
for sure.
Well, since
Sergey?
Marv is saying no to a lot, I'll give it a pass. It's okay.
No, I love The Departed.
It's all right. We can put it in there.
I love The Departed.
Yeah. I just rewatched that.
I never forget. I saw it for the first time when I was 14, and I just ate it up. And I watched it like back to back to back.
Hey, I don't blame you. That was one of those films I originally gave like a 3.5, but it just went up the more I watched it.
That day, my dad brought me The Departed, Ghost Rider, and Daddy's Little Girls to watch as like a combo pack, and that was the one that I watched the most.
Oh wow. This one I know is not getting through. Fargo,
I never saw
Nope.
it.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd put that in there.
Yeah,
There we go.
Samuel Jackson getting a lot of love too.
Dude, Samuel Jackson rules. Let's see. Some of these other ones not getting in.
Yeah, Insider's not getting in. Unless you want to put Inside Man in.
True Grit, 2010.
no.
I'd put that in there.
Marv, you hack. The Handmaiden. Well, I know that's not getting in. The Handmaiden.
I don't know what that is.
The South Korean film.
Yeah, Last Temptation of Christ.
Nah, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Magnolia.
I haven't
I haven't
seen it.
seen it.
Brokeback Mountain.
No.
It's okay. I wouldn't put it in there
You homophobes. I'm just kidding.
though.
Lost in Translation.
No.
Ito Mama Tambirian.
Not in my top 100 though.
Well, it's in neither of your top hundreds. That's why we're doing this.
No. Exactly. Not in my
Let's
200 either.
The Wailing.
No.
Marv hasn't even seen that. The Machinist.
No.
I need to rewatch it.
Green Mile.
I'd put that in there.
Marv.
Yeah.
Let's do Green Mile. Let us do the Green Mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, Green Mile's great tearjerker. All right, now we're in the last couple. Night of the Living Dead. Marv, have you seen Night of the Living Dead?
No.
I'd put it in there. Best zombie movie.
Yeah, I agree. The Bridge on the River Kwai.
No.
Never seen it.
The Conformist.
Never seen it.
Decision to Leave.
No.
Probably not.
All right. So,
Did The Big Lebowski make the list?
no, Marv hasn't seen it
Wow.
because I made the joke how Marv is, Marv and he hasn't seen.
I'm always quoting that movie in Office Space as far as comedies.
That's just like
we're up to
thinking,
what?
man.
We're up to 60 movies.
Let me quickly count 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. Around 55.
Wow.
All right. So
Top
yeah,
55.
there's definitely going to have to be next week. There's going to have to be some negotiating, and then also I think that we will have some crowd interaction as well.
You should definitely put Edge of Tomorrow on there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We'll return in regards
51st Dates belongs on there, you know.
I mean, not before Pan's Labyrinth and Psycho get on there.
or Silence of the Lambs.
Or Dog Day Afternoon.
Silence of the Lambs can get on there, Chad, and so can Girl with the Dragon Tattoo if you put on 51st Dates.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do like some trades and everything, and like some. We're gonna do. You know how earlier some people were saying like, "Oh, we're talking movies, not politics." Guess what? We're combining the two. Next week, we're gonna have to negotiate. We're
gonna start bribing one another.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Chad, I'll get you a Criterion. Vote this movie in.
Marv, I'm gonna buy you American Pie on 4K.
Get the collection.
All you got to do to get my vote, Chad, is to just put 2 movies in, and I'll give you your 2 movies. I'll okay them. That's
what we'll do. That's what we should do next week.
You want Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and you want Silence of the Lambs. All right, cool. I need 51st Dates and Edge of Tomorrow.
I need Whiplash in here.
Well, I can't help you with that one, but
Marv,
Chad can help me.
Whiplash. I can help you. I would love to have Whiplash in there. Marv refuses to watch it because he hates Damien Chazelle.
Okay.
I hate First Man. That movie sucks.
It's such a different film, though.
It's so dumb. But it actually is shot so well. I love the way it's shot. It looks so good. I love the film grain on that movie. I remember watching in IMAX. I was like, I like how this looks. I like how it sounds. The audio was great.
You're gonna like how Whiplash sounds even better.
No,
yes.
the story in First Man was so boring, and I'm willing to bet that it's even more boring than Whiplash. Yep.
Do you like La La Land?
I couldn't get into it, so I never finished it.
All right. So what we'll do is we'll quickly go through the chat, and then also we'll talk about because next week, Nicolette's birthday is next Sunday.
I'm actually on vacation next week.
Oh, you are too? Okay. So yeah, we might. So I guess we might not be live streaming next week. Then we'll wait probably the week after. We'll of course discuss it, and then I'll update everybody on my channel. But we'll definitely be doing part 2.
This gives us time to bribe one another.
all of a sudden, Marv bribes us. That way we put How to Be Single. Yeah. And then all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, it's a great movie. It's the best movie of the decade. I've seen it 25 times since we last.
I won't bribe. I will vote for the 2 that I told you about, and you will come to terms with me about it. You put Halloween on there, didn't you?
I was down to begin, and we convinced Sergey.
Hold up.
I've been throwing bones all night, so yeah, it's on there.
Hold up. Halloween is on the list?
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, so we got
number 100.
Yeah. So if you want Silence of the Lambs and Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, holla at your boy. I got you. Just let me get that 51st Dates, and let me get that what's the other one? Edge of Tomorrow. I need that. They got to be on there, man.
How to Be Single doesn't need to be on there though.
Oh, you two don't like it, so there's no point to have it.
We never said we didn't like it. For the record.
It's okay. They're very okay movie.
You said you didn't like it. You guys,
I hated Rebel Wilson. I thought the movie was okay.
Yeah. So it's okay.
I gave it 2.5 stars. That's average to me.
I think I gave it a 5. So 5-star rating. So.
Even though he had issues with the character as well.
No, just that one issue.
That just should be already like at least a 4.5.
If you want to do that, sure, but still, it doesn't hinder my enjoyment. I know.
Yeah. By the way, comments. Ooh, these are some good comments. Joe, Schindler's List, yes, great film. Angela, Godfather 2 is better. Joe, do not leave Silence of the Lambs and Social Network off 100. Thank you. Someone's talking sense. You're crazy. Let chat vote ties. Andrew Lay, Social Network is perfection. Thank you, Andrew. I agree. I watch that film once a year. I love it. Joe, Marv hating so hard. Andrew Lay, Chad here be screaming boom like Captain Hoyt in Brooklyn 99. Captain Holt. Andrew Lake, I take Zodiac or the Batman before 7. Look, I love Zodiac. I love the Batman. I would take those over 50 First Dates, which I haven't seen.
Yeah, I would take them over it.
Godzilla, only small issue with the Penguin is not mentioning or showing Batman so far. Joe, LOL. Transpotting, yes. I love Transpotting. Joe, Punch Drunk Love, yes. Adam Sandler Bay. OMG Fight Club, no. This has gone all downhill. I know, right? I know.
Should have started with your list, Chad.
Joe, Dark Knight, best of that Batman trio. I think I like Furiosa over Fury Road. I think, Sergey, you said this too, right?
I
believe.
did too, yeah.
I love both. So, I mean, I can respect that. Still both solid. Gladiator, but should also include 300.
No.
I'm surprised, Marv, you don't have that movie.
300's okay.
If anything, 300 Rise of Empire, but that shouldn't be on here either.
I broke that comment. Andrew Lay, I'd probably watch Barry Lyndon Drive next week. Crazy how many people I admire have it as their favorite Kubrick film, and Chad has a Drive poster in every video. I've never seen them. Yeah, I wish try to have those posters in my background, so that way it's like, hey, these are some of the films I like. But sometimes people misunderstand that it's like these are the posters I've gotten for free, or people have given them to me. So there's other posters I have in my movie room that, of course, I don't show in the video, but
Your 50 Shades poster?
No, that'd be Marv. But yeah, Andrew, I'll be curious to see your Letterboxd for Barry Lyndon and Drive. I love Barry Lyndon. I know Sergey does too. That movie is gorgeous.
Waiting for that 4K Criterion.
It's coming. Speaking of Kubrick, Joe says I put Full Metal Jacket as well, top 100 of Kubrick. I do love Full Metal Jacket. Joe says, let chat add picks, please. Maybe next time. Take a poll. I need to see if I can do that. I think that I can, but
you need like a chat vote to get a couple of these in here.
Yeah, I might have to make a post on like YouTube, like something like that. Joe, wait.
Yeah,
I agree. That's 2 versus 1. We could do that next week, where we have majority rules.
Yeah.
This is gonna get interesting.
Well, that means 51st Date gets in here.
It does. That means a lot of movies get in action because he blocked.
Edge of Tomorrow gets in here.
It gets in there. Yes, it does. He blocked a lot of them, Sergey. He blocked School of Rock too. Oh yes.
But a lot of westerns are making in here, and I like that.
Yeah, we don't have For a Few Dollars More. We don't have The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. We don't have Unforgiven. We don't have a lot of westerns.
We have Hateful Eight. We have Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the Hateful Eight over For a Few Dollars More and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
No Revenant.
The Revenant doesn't belong.
2 over 1. There's that majority vote.
Like I said, I'll add new rules now that we've 55
Sergey, watch. He's gonna find a loophole so that we can't put 51st Date in.
He's gonna follow the Oscars diversity rule.
Yeah, he's gonna find some loophole to block these movies. I know you, Chad. You're gonna spend all week like I gotta make sure those can't get in. I can see you doing it already.
No, I'll say I got hacked and that somebody accidentally added like 45 of my movies. Accidentally.
I could see you doing that for sure.
And then I'll say it was Marv. It wasn't me.
Why would I add any of that stuff?
If I see Asteroid City in there, I'm gonna know something's up.
Or I'm trying to think what's a movie Marv absolutely hates. Or like Alien Romulus, if that makes the list.
The Lighthouse.
Oh yeah, Marv's 100% adding The Lighthouse.
Yeah, I think I would hang up the chat.
I mean, I enjoy it. I wouldn't add it to the top 100 though, so there's no majority there.
Ironically, I'm watching The Lighthouse in theaters Wednesday because it's going to be an IMAX.
That's
bring your tissues.
I can't believe you actually want to do that. That's wild to
me. Joe, it's been an enjoyable night. Thanks, man. He says, thanks, boys. We try to keep things entertaining. between the three of us, our dynamics. No sus, no Sisu, you meant to say.
Ah.
Old man John Wick.
Mm.
Get
All
that
right,
off of my
guys.
tag. I see what you put there. You. Oh,
You got to keep making it longer.
I had to like zoom in. I had to like look like this, but I see it. To get that
Chad,
off.
is there a character limit, or can you just have it fill up the whole screen?
Let me see. There's actually a new one I'm gonna
Just
have.
keep typing away.
Woohoo.
Marv went all zero dark 30 on us.
I'm right here. I had a message come through.
Oh, for a little date.
No, no dates. No dates at all.
No, you're going on an 8. You know what an 8 is?
What's that?
An 8's when you give the D later.
That's wild.
Yeah, Alex made that joke, and I was like, "Yo, that's actually hilarious." I was like, "That's funnier than one of our friends who's a comedian. Like that's one of the funnier than anything he's ever made." We're 3 hours into the stream. We can. I don't think he would watch 3 hours in.
That's gonna be his new material. Don't give him any more material.
All right. Great time tonight, guys. Like I said, I'll keep everybody posted in regards to when we'll do part 2 for this stream. But I can't wait for the people because there's a lot of people that don't watch the live stream while it's airing. They watch it later on. Very curious to see what the feedback is going to be with what we have so far. But we'll go through the rundown of those 55 movies next time, as well as do some wheeling and dealing with trying to figure out the remaining 45. And then, of course, trying to rank it, which is also going to be probably another video. So I would think that it's probably going to be like 3 parts total. But all right, guys, thanks again for watching, and we will catch you either next week or the week after.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Peace.